This one also says, do you think fish dream? And what do you think the fish dream about then? What the fuck, dude? I feel like the fish would just dream about just fucking breathing, just trying to focus on breathing, you know?
Or for sure. And welcome into episode 28, ladies and gentlemen. I caught Hatch in a little pickle there. So apparently he thinks about what fish dream. What's going on here, Hatch?
Okay, well, do fish even have like actual consciousness, bro?
No clue, dude.
Like, what the fuck, dude? They were like, there's like a whole. I've seen a bunch of studies done where they're like, do fish have like pain receptors, right? Because like all these, like the animal rights activist, right? Have you ever seen that where they're like a guy's like fishing, casting his line, right? And by the way, check out the boom mic. By the way, he's casting his line, reels it in, right? And there's like a fucking Karen on the side of the road that's like, you think you'd like that getting reeled up by a hook in your mouth? And it's like, bro, who the fuck actually thinks like that? It's a fish, bro.
All right, and that was Stephen Hatch with his intro.
Let's go, baby. Welcome back, episode 28.
And then Brandon, so quietly waiting before his chance to talk. Brandon Baird, what's up, Brando?
Dude, I'm just fascinated. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a whole just tangent. Welcome to Stephen Hatch's mind. That's how it works. Yeah. None of us understand it, but we pretend to be his friend.
I don't even think he knows.
Also, another shout out to our sponsor for tonight's show, Liquid IV. We're going to be talking about them more later on in the show, but as always, you can head down to the description right now, click on the link, use code Mafia_Moffit, MAFIA_MOFFITT, and you'll get 20% off and free shipping. So talk about that more later on the show. But yeah, guys, so it's just us. It's just the three of us. We don't have any special fancy guests. No one's joining us halfway through or anything. But yeah, so it's just the girls. And apparently Hatch has been going down some really the hypothetical things about fish and dreaming. So I don't know. That just caught me off guard, dude.
Dude, like I've also been thinking about like other things, right? So this is like another one. This is like legitimately off. This one's off the top of my head, right? Legitimately. Okay, so you know how when it comes to like haunted locations, there's these ghosts, right? Well, how come there aren't very many like modern day ghosts? You know, there's no fucking. You don't hear any boomer ghosts. You know what I'm saying, right? There's always like whenever they see like, oh, the black man, right? Usually it's like a tall dude with like a top hat looking like Abraham Lincoln or something. You know what I'm saying? But they never have like young ghosts. For sure. Obviously, they have kid ghosts, but you know
I think I see what you're saying.
Like no ghosts from this millennia. Like there's
do you know what I'm saying?
'08 ghosts. There's not a girl on MySpace and like
dude, after World War II, it seems like ghosts just stopped.
Thing.
After World War II, bro.
I guess there just wasn't enough tragedy in the world after World War II to create new ghosts,
maybe like just like the UFO things, like there's not enough evidence now. You just can't take someone's word for it. You got actual like video and cameras and stuff, and maybe it's just not happening.
Yeah,
that also is true.
Yeah, maybe.
Damn, dude, I should set up my camera to see if my house is haunted.
Ghosts don't exist, Hatch.
Dude, I have ghost stories, bro.
Oh, you got ghost stories. Okay.
I do, but that might be for another episode. That might be for the Halloween, dude.
Another episode. Bish, we got 2 hours to fill here. We got plenty of time.
Okay, you know what? All right, let me tell you. Well, this is a ghost story that I heard from Teo.
Look, you showed up to From the Sidelines episode 28, not for paintball stories, but for horror stories, and we all know
yes, without a doubt. This one, so Teo told me this one, and this one is more my ghost experience or just like little things, right? Like seeing like a shadow, stuff like that, right? Hearing some running. But Teo
hearing scared little girls screaming in the night, you know.
You know what? Now I think about it, I do have a good one. So, for my old job, I would like go out and
you were telling us a different story.
No, now I'm telling you. I remembered a good ghost story of mine from mine.
You didn't. We just talked about this before the show started,
dude.
Hatch.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. All right, I'll start with Teo's. Right?
Okay. Yes.
So, all right. So Teo was telling me, he was like, yeah, you know, I was at my family's house, but nobody was there, right? And he's like, this house was like known for being haunted before we moved in or something like that. And he was like, yeah, he wasn't home alone, but there was someone else in the house that was like in the same room, but like really far away. And he was laying on the couch, and one morning he just woke up, and dude, he was getting like the shit shaken out of him, like because he was like laying like chest down, right on the couch, and he said he felt like there was somebody like on top of him, like jumping on him, and then it was like, and he said he could like see the other person sleeping, so he knew it wasn't the other person. So he's like, what the fuck? Who would that have been? And he's like got up real quick, like looked around, and was like, oh shit, there's like no one there.
So, what if Teo was just sadly having a seizure, and he's never talked to anyone? He's never seen medical help because of this. He's never. I don't know. It's just a theory.
Damn.
Just asking questions. Just asking questions.
I never thought of it as like you could have a seizure and even look at it like that.
Maybe I have no clue.
That's like a lucid seizure. A lucid seizure.
I don't.
Brandon, medical expert. Brandon,
medical expert. There we
go.
I
like the first thought was like, oh, maybe, but like, no, it's like an overload of electrical signals going through your body.
Oh yes,
like,
Professor.
I don't.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I don't think your brain's, you know.
So we'd get that with lobotomy. Yes, Professor.
Doing it. You know what? Yes. You know what? Let's just start lobotomizing everyone again.
those good old days, you know. Back when you could
all these ADHD kids and stuff.
Hey, bro.
Just take out.
Hey, bro. What the hell, dude?
God damn it,
I was jumping around with ghost stories. Now he's like, yo, we gotta kill the ADHD kids. I'm like,
also,
yo, whoa, what?
Also, instantly, the second we start the show, you're louder than you were in sound check, so I love that.
How's that?
That's good.
All right, cool. All right, so anyway, my personal ghost story. So back in my old job, I would go out and basically like I would check on people's homes and monitor that they were like in okay living conditions. Right. Okay. And there was a place around the outskirts of where I lived, and it was like flat, no trees, no nothing. But then you're driving down like a dirt road for a little bit, and then all of a sudden this huge patch of like foliage. It's like a dome of like trees, right?
Okay.
And you go through it, and it's like the nice sunny day out, but then the dome of trees, it's like almost evening. It looks like it's evening time. It's so dark because there's so many trees. And there's this huge house, like 2-story house, and it's like completely surrounded by like a porch on the bottom story.
So right? Like old lady porch.
Yes. And this old lady's living there, and like her husband died like a year before, right? And so I'm just kind of checking on it, like
the first.
Yep. First red flag, right? You hear that shit, Callie?
Callie's into it.
Yeah. And so first red flag, dead husband, like year ago, right? Crazy. And then she's like, yeah, you know, this place is pretty haunted, right? You hear the kids running around. I'm like, what? And I shit you not, I heard it myself. Like you hear like running, like really light running on like the outside porch, right? Because it goes like all the way around you, and you like actually will like it sounded like how kids were running, and I'm like, damn, this place is haunted, right? And then so this is the crazy part, right? So she said the first way on how it was haunted was it was like an old like horse breeding place, right, where they would like breed horses.
Okay.
And
like thoroughbred or like racing
yes,
horse,
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. And one of the sons was trying to break a horse, ended up dying.
This
right.
Is red flag number 2.
Red flag number 2. You ready for the third one? The mother, dude, unalives herself, dude, in the basement.
That's red flag number 3.
Red flag number 3, bro.
And we are calling a challenge on the play.
No, dude. And then dude, this gets even worse. So it's like I'm leaving at this point. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. Did my job, checked, right? Did my check off list, seemed fine. I walk out. And keep in mind, right? Tree dome, right? A little dark. I look up at the house, dude. The second story window light is on. And I'm like, that's weird. So I walk back in and tell her, like, hey, it's on. And she goes, I haven't been up there in years. I haven't been up there since my husband died. And I was like, what the fuck? Right? And the thing is, right, they had like little like fucking shih tzus, like little shitty dogs. So they had a gate. They had a little gate in front of the stairs. And she was like, I haven't opened that gate in forever. Right? And so I'm like, would you like me to go turn it off for you? And she's like, oh, would you be a darling and go do that? Right? Because she's old. Like, she's like 90. Like, she ain't going up the stairs.
You're a bold man, Hash.
Yeah, I was a bold man. But the thing is, luckily, light was on. So I go up there.
Yeah, but you're gonna
dude,
turn that light off and walk out of the room.
Dude, I go up there, lights on.
Run.
Dude, the sheets are fucked up. Like the sheets on the bed are like crazy ripped apart. Not like ripped, but like obviously like undone, right? Not made. And I'm like, okay, light off, and I fucking dipped.
Light off, leave.
Yep, and I never talked to her again.
Yeah, that was probably smart.
Did my job and left. So I was freaking out. So that's my ghost story.
So you didn't really see anything. It was just so much.
No, dude, it was
like
so like
ominous.
overstimulating, bro, that I was sweating bullets.
Yo,
Not even gonna lie.
Is your curtain opening behind you right now?
No, it's Callie, dude. She's so
I was like,
How
bro,
perfect.
what?
Dude.
Good timing, Callie. She was adding to the
Get
story.
out of
She
here.
knows
Get
what
out
she was
Get out of
doing.
here. Get out of here. Hold on. I'll let her out. Go crazy, Callie. Go crazy.
All right.
Thank God. You guys are freaking me out, actually.
Well, I think that is a good kind of way to say, hey, guys, you should go join us on the video side of the show, either on Spotify or on YouTube, because you get to see Hatch's dog scaring all of us.
Dude, you guys were actually getting me there for a second. I actually was looking in the little POV
And
box.
you could see it kind of like
Dude, I was
opening.
actually looking at it. That you guys actually had me going there for a second, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
The other
dude.
thing that you get to see on our YouTube channel is something that has been in the works for quite a long time. Brandon, if you would do the honors.
Oh yes, this is perfect for the video.
Okay.
As for maybe the past year or so, I've been getting hounded for it, and yeah, decided like fuck it, let's do it. So I know, and this is perfect.
This is what I'm thinking. Dude, this is what I'm thinking. Yo! Brando! You are looking good, my brother!
Jesus
Dude!
Christ.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I did it. I gave
God
in.
damn!
I told you I was gonna surprise you, Hatch, and here we are.
Dude!
It
Yo,
looks
you
so
are looking
good.
fucking fire,
It
bro.
looks
Dude,
so damn good.
we got the fucking drippiest team when it comes to hair, bro.
Oh
like,
my
now that we
gosh,
lost, at least now that we lost Logan's mullet. Hey,
We've lost
pussy, by the way.
Logan's
Let me
mullet.
just say, now that we lost Logan's mullet and we gained an even stronger one, dude, mullets are up, dude. Mullets are up right now.
Dude.
And we got Marv with his fucking Viking braid. Dude, we are.
You guys do have
looking
a
good.
hardcore hairstyle team.
Dude,
But,
and Micah pretty much has a mullet.
Micah also pretty much has a mullet.
Mike, he's a an Islander mullet in a way.
Yeah, he's got
It's
he's got like an Islander
poly-
mullet for
the
sure.
Poly mullet.
Yep, for sure.
But yeah, so Brandon on
Damn.
Sunday at the field, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, so I'm finally gonna do it, and let's get Hatch's reaction live on the show." So,
Dude, that was a
we've been
fucking
waiting for
good
a
ass
couple
idea,
days,
Brando.
but,
Yeah, you kept asking me too on Sunday.
looks
Wait, when
so
you gonna get?
I
it?
was hounding him, dude. I was like, Brando, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Right? I was like, you said you're gonna do it, bro. You got a
Peer
wedding in a
pressure,
year.
man, that's
Come
all
on,
it's
bro.
like. I mean, it looks good. Can we see those sides again? Like, how is it? Because
Let's see, bro,
straight
let's
on,
see.
you can't really see like the definition
No,
of it.
it's. I know the top is a little long. We left it a little long, a little longer than I think we should have. But like, especially like how thick and heavy my hair is. I don't know how well you could hear me. Here, let me go like this. Yeah, the top's a little long. We cut over an inch off on the top, anyways. But
Your hair was
No, no.
getting pretty long, bro.
Damn, dude. Well, business in the front, party in the back for sure. That back
Yeah.
goes hard.
That is
Like,
looking good, bro.
I don't want to go too short in the front. I don't want like a traditional mullet. I don't know.
That's amazing.
I
So
still,
you're,
I still like the long hair.
you're
but-
gonna show up to work and you're gonna scrub in, and then people aren't gonna know that you have this, and then
Do you
you
have to
guys
wear
are
a
gonna
cap?
be done
Do you have
with
to wear
the
a cap?
surgery.
Mhm.
You're gonna be done with the surgery. You guys are all gonna go de-scrub. You're gonna fucking take.
Yeah,
that
he's
thing
taking it off,
and
so
these
he's gonna be
people are
like-
gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think I've been there for 4 months now, and the people in all the surgical people, they've only seen my hair twice. Yeah, they're always surprised at how long it is and how dark it is. So yeah, they'll be surprised when
Gotta
they
be
see a mullet.
sterile. You can't
Dude,
have,
that looks
Zero.
good, bro.
Can't have
Dude, all
little
right,
hair
Brando.
pieces.
What are the odds at the first event? I've done this before. Ryan has seen it. Where I trimmed, I buzz cut or not buzz cut, but
The
like I
heartbeat?
etched a heartbeat, the EKG in the side. What's up, Brandon? Are you
It's-
trying to
it's pretty
EKG it?
For me,
It's pretty
oh
hard.
no.
Okay, is
I
that
like
that's for the
this.
I
job,
mean,
huh?
he does
Okay.
have
Yeah.
a professional, big boy job. So try not
Damn,
to get
Brando.
canceled.
I'm
I like
I'm
it though.
Dude,
I'm
speaking
stunned,
of hair,
bro.
I need a haircut hella bad. I'm
You just hit me with the fucking
bad.
stupefy, bro.
stupefy.
Dude, I was excited. I was nervous going in yesterday.
Mhm.
I did it yesterday since I had the day off.
Mhm.
I called in ahead just for a walk-in, and I was like, look, I need a mullet. My original hair lady told me, no, she'll never cut my hair into a mullet.
Damn.
So I had to go find someone else. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
okay.
What?
Yeah. I had to go
Dude,
find someone else.
She wouldn't take business.
Nope.
That's weird.
Not for a mullet.
Damn. Dude, she must have been traumatized by someone like me, bro.
Yes.
She must have gotten traumatized. She
Had
said, I
she-
ain't ever fucking doing that shit.
You're out here breaking hearts, bro.
Yeah.
No, someone like me. Not me exactly, but someone like me.
No, it was you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm now saying it was you.
Oh, I wish. What's up, Brando? What's up, Brando? You trying to set me up with your hairdresser or what?
A hairdresser now? Which one? The one that
Well,
won't
which
cut the mullet, or
Well, not the one that won't cut it.
I
Not
guess
anymore,
at this
but,
point, probably not.
but
I don't know.
Hairdressers are on the hot to crazy matrix, anyways. They're usually on the further. Crazy.
depending on what color the hair is, for sure, without a doubt,
True,
dude.
We all know.
The second they start
Yep.
getting into those exotic colors, bro, yo,
dude. We're just getting the full flow. Oh, his camera's going.
dude.
Oh, we're getting
Brando,
more of
you
the
were
bedroom.
looking good,
Ooh,
bro.
ooh.
God damn. We gotta have our own private call after this.
Can I
It's
be
just looking
invited
good,
to that
dude.
one? Or is that just you guys? Or...
You gotta be muted the whole time. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn, I can watch though. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's all I ask.
I'll just be in the. I'll be like in the corner of my room over here, just
Yep.
like
I need complete silence to get into character.
complete silence. What character is that? Is that a Wild West cowboy hatch?
I mean, dude, with that haircut now, dude, I'll be whatever the fuck he wants.
Well, Brando, you need a cowboy name.
Dude, you need
I
to
know.
fucking get a computer, Brando. Dude,
Now you look like a
step
cowboy.
one. mullet. Step one, mullet done.
It's been done. Yep.
Dude, well, okay. What does Michelle think? What does Michelle think?
with the mullet.
Yeah, what does Michelle
Michelle
think?
is his fiance.
So I sent her the pictures right after. She was like, all right, it's okay. And then she got home and she was like, I kind of like it. She's like, I kind of
Another
like it.
winner, dude. Another winner for the mullet, dude. Chalk that one up.
And then she waved it yesterday.
Mhm.
After I took a shower, she waved it and it looked really good. Like especially the back. The back looked way
Dude, that
looked really
bro,
good.
you looking like a fucking anime character with that,
Nice,
like
bro.
the swoop, bro. You see it? Give me
Yeah,
a little
dude.
side profile.
I
Ian. Give
kind
me a
of
little
feel
side
that.
profile.
Like he's got.
Bro, dude, you look like a fucking level 10 boss, bro, without a doubt.
Dude, all we gotta do is just bleach the end of those curl tips, and then it's just like
Dude.
dyed on the oof, dude. Brando, you'd be getting the puss, bro.
Dude, you
Well,
He's like, I'm good. I
there's
don't need
only
it.
one.
it's like you can have the extras, you can have the scraps.
You can have the scraps. Oh, brother.
God damn, Brando, you look good, bro. I just can't stop saying that, dude. I'm fucking stupefied
Dude,
again,
that
dude.
you know that's a real. That your reaction was so hard, dude.
Dude, because
You
the thing is,
became like fucking Kai for the second there.
dude, I fucking knew that the second he was like hounding me for a year, I was like, what? I
What?
instantly knew that's what the fuck he was talking about. Because, dude, I have been hounding him. Even when he didn't even have long hair, I'm like, Brando, what's up? When you going to get a mullet? Right? And, dude, I don't know what it is, bro. We just got the sweat. We just have,
got the
I think
swag.
they're not like white trash mullets, right?
No.
Yours
that
would
looks
be the closer of the two, but
Mine?
it's just because you have the curls. That's all that it does. It just makes it
I thought
more
the
kinda
curls. I
messy
thought the
and-
curls add more. You
I
know.
think because Brandon's is straight and it's like easier to tame. You know, like make it look like more okay. I'm
Oh,
trying
without
to
a
be
doubt.
professional.
Brando looks like his is like. Looks like my
Brandon
Elden Ring
looks like
character,
he's
bro.
about to fuck your bitch. Like
Straight up, dude. You look like my Elden Ring character, where his hair stays perfect the entire time in combat.
the entire you're swinging this huge.
Yup, and
sword
dude,
it
his
just
hair is,
doesn't move.
When I take my headband off after we play, it's just like this.
dude. You are gonna.
Low-key, it's given some kind of Kim Jong-un vibes up at the front, just a tad. If it was like shorter on the sides. What was that, Brandon?
Oh, there was a fly.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, buddy. All right. God damn, dude. That was in the name of content, Brando. That was a good secret.
Dude, I
was a
was so
great
excited.
secret.
I was so excited
Yeah.
to show you Hatch. It was so hard not to like say something in the group chat of like, I got a surprise.
Oh,
Like, I don't want you to. I didn't want your wheels to turn. You know.
My
Hatch
wheels
is
for
too
sure would have been
smart.
turning.
He's too smart.
Dude, I would have done process of elimination. I would have done my research. I would have somehow contacted your. Yeah, I would have somehow contacted your work security system to see the footage. You know what I'm saying? I would have found out sooner or later. But dude, you sly dog, you sly cowboy.
Sly dog. Well, the other part of that we were mentioning, cowboy voices, Hatch's cowboy voice. Dude, we made a video. We made a new video. We haven't done that in a bit.
Dude, I thought that one was. I said in our group chat, right? That was probably the most like the boys video.
Mm-hmm. No, right? I would agree. Yeah,
that was just fun. Right, yeah, everybody was laughing. Everybody was having fun.
If you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's over on the YouTube channel. But yeah, no, it was Hatch came up with this idea for like a way to duel and do it in paintball, and so we kind of made this little like skit to go at the beginning of it, and yeah, no, it came out really nice. I liked it. So, but yeah, no, that was the most recent video. It's up on the channel now. But Hatch, I think my favorite part about it is the amount of times that. Just that Wild West cowboy character you were playing, like he just yells shit, and it's a lot of the same shit, but it's like 4 words repeated 48 times.
It's a lot of woos. A lot of those, right? It's a lot of those. Because the thing is, right, dude, I get excited when they started getting really close. That's when they started getting real loud.
Yeah.
Right? Oh man,
it was hurting.
Hey, but let me just say, dude, for the record, Ryan did not get this one on film. Brando knows where I'm going with this one. Obviously, when the dust is settling and a point's over, I look at Brando across the field in his beautiful eyes, and we lock eyes, and then it's on. Duel time, right? On. I didn't see
this happen. I was so confused. I was like, wait, what?
I get into my stance, and he goes, and he's like this. He's like looking out. He's like looking around. Then. Like I look at him, he sees me looking, then he goes real fast, and so
all right, partner.
And then now, so I'm like, so now everybody's aware. Yep, exactly. Everybody's aware of the duels now, right? So whenever people see it, someone's like, "Oh, let me just run between them and call the draw." Right? Was that Chase? That was Chase, right? That did that.
I think it was Chase. Yeah.
Right. He saw us and he goes, "Oh, I got this. Run, dude!" Because we are going snake side to Dorito side, not like box to box, right? And so he's just in the middle of the field calling the draw. And I got the first one. We go draw. I shoot, bro. Brando. Let me just say, I ain't gonna use the word I want to use, but he was being extra soft right there. He goes, it's coming right for his eyeballs, and he goes, let me use my chair for dramatic effect. He goes.
Is that what
shit?
Is that what you would say you did, Brandon?
Absolutely.
Did you go?
It was coming from my eyes. I fuck that. You know.
I more so. I feel like we needed to confirm Hatch's dramatic depiction. Also, did he just break his mic doing that? I think he did.
Wow. Jesus. It's all no, but it's just such a.
This is why you don't fuck with your chair during a live podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So hey, we can say whatever we want now. So yo, fuck Hatch.
Yeah, no, I didn't flinch actually.
Actually, he's the worst cowboy gunslinger as a part of the whole entire crew. Red Dead 2 is the worst video game that exists.
Hey, is this not working?
Wait, no, don't blow out the audio.
I gotta fix it, dude. I gotta fix it. Hold on.
Yo, so what happened?
Dude, I clipped the cord.
You got a little too hyped there.
I did get a little bit too hyped.
That's
okay. So
that's amazing.
Now I just had to test it. Make sure it works. Now I gotta screw it back on. Here
okay, please mute yourself on Discord before you plug it back in and blow out all of our ears.
We're good.
Okay, now screwing it back in.
My little squeaks. Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't think this was gonna happen. My bad.
Do I leave this in? I kind of want to leave all of this in, Brandon.
I think you do.
Check.
Nope. Definitely still come through your headset. You're gonna have to change the settings back over.
Yeah, I don't know. I did flinch though. It's such a natural. It's so unnatural to just stand there and get hit. It was yeah.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Because even like, dude, I flinch like when I'm recording stuff and I'll see like paint coming at me. I'll do little, head checks and shit. Like, it's just kind of your body doesn't want to stay.
Yeah,
in there
especially when it's coming to your face. You know,
Your instinct is to dodge it.
There
Yeah.
you go. And he's back.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for my gravely mistake. But now that we're back on Cowboy Talk,
Also,
hey,
so no, that reminded me of another thing you said in the video, because you said at the end, you're like, all right, we're going to change up the rules a little bit. 4 lives lay to claim the prize. What does that mean, Hatch?
God damn it, dude. I knew you, the thing is, right, I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, well, fuck, I tripped on my words. The thing is, you can't fucking retake that, because then that kills the momentum of the duel.
We could have.
But then the thing is, then I gotta, dude, Bando, I stayed in character all day.
He did. It was
I
like,
was in character all fucking day. And just wait, that video doesn't even show all of it.
You weren't in character the whole entire day?
I don't know about that, partner.
Actually,
Obviously, I took some braces. I had to put the cleats back on to,
that's true.
play.
You took the boots off.
Right.
Had a couple points.
when he had the boots and the hat on, he was in character.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude, let me tell you. And even
whatever his cowboy name is, I forget it.
Hey, let me just say, shout out to John Bowman, my best friend. The guy, that's actually his hat. That's not even my hat.
Wait.
So.
Holy shit, I just put this together. So your cowboy name is literally just JB.
Yes. Yeah, my bet. So, and the thing is,
this
it's funny.
whole time thought, because you said it was a real person, I thought it was like some historical
Wild West
Western.
gunslinger.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's my best friend.
That's so funny. Okay, I didn't realize that.
So his cowboy name, Stephen Hatch. So, dude, it is so funny when we are just calling each other by each other's names when we're like playing Red Dead. Dude,
right,
it is
Stephen
the funniest
Hatch.
thing ever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm saying my own name.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, that's dude. So shout out to John Bowman, my best friend, dude. His
Let's
hat,
dox
that hat
him
is
some more,
legendary,
why don't we?
dude. Whatever. He can handle it. He's a big guy. He's a big boy. He can handle it.
Yo, that's how you truly know you're friends with someone, if they're willing to dox you on public podcast. Yeah.
Right. And dude, he is the light to my darkness, man. That guy, whenever it comes to let me just say,
You are the moth to his flame.
dude, he is the fucking peanut to my butter, bro.
The
peanut butter to my jelly, if
there
you will.
Go. There you go.
And he's the kind of guy where he really did change my life. And whenever I was in like a rut mentally, dude, he pulled me out of it, right? And whenever he was like, whenever I had the thought, I was like, man, dude, do I even want to keep playing paintball, right? Because there were times where I was like, dude, do I want to keep going with this, right? Because like grinding through the divisionals, right? Dude, I was getting passed up all the time, right? My teammates were constantly being bumped up, right? Everybody except for me, right? So I'm like, dude, am I even getting good, right? And he was like, dude, you're a great player. And then he actually took me aside one time and goes, dude, I don't think you understand how talented you are when it comes to paintball, right? You're the one person that I've seen that truly is passionate about this, right? And the next week we win cup.
That was D3,
not even messing with you. Yeah, that was D3 2021 World Cup. That was when he told me that, because I was like, dude, I'm not feeling confident, because we had a bad practice, right? We were getting destroyed. And I was like, dude, right? And then the D2 team gets bumped up, right? Because I'm like, dude, everybody's getting passed up. Everybody's passing me. Right? So, dude, mentally, that just kind of messes with you a little bit, right? And it's like, I'm grateful to have, especially like me and Brando, and lately me and Brando have gotten very, very close. And I feel like he's the kind of person that definitely breaks me out of my ruts, especially when I'm like angry at practice. I'm grateful for my team because they're just overall great people. Keep me Marv yelled at me, actually.
He did, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Marv? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Marv yelled at me
Chim
because I was fucking pissed. Hey, let me just say, me and Chim, I like Chim because he's the kind of guy, right, that's like in your face kind of ball where it's like, dude, you made that mistake, go run a lap for making that mistake, right?
Take a lap.
And fucking Brando fucking set me up for failure, not even gonna lie.
No.
That call out.
He goes, yo, watch that shit. And I go, hey, yo, I got it. The guy backs up in the snake,
Oh,
fucking destroys me. Fucking destroys me, then destroys Brando running through it. And then I'm just like,
I
bruh.
had that
But
clip.
the point where I'm talking about, where Chim got really mad at me, no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. The one where Marv got really mad at me is because I wasn't even playing. That's how and I was so heated because
It's always
we
worse
go-
though when you're not playing, because then you're like, you can't do anything. Like you can't. I don't know.
well, no, because Micah goes into this wedge, right, and he sees a big move on the Dorito side, right, and Micah is making sure that everybody's hearing it, right. He's putting his gun on the ground, putting both hands around, and he is like, 50 Dorito, right? And he's yelling to Logan and Cedar, and they were just not listening. Right? And they both get caught. It's like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Right? Like, Brando, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like, dude, that has to instantly.
Yeah.
Right?
It
It's like,
changes
dude,
our whole game plan. Yeah. Like
right.
we need that information across, and the person that saw it was given the information. It's just, yeah,
They
that
just weren't
snake
listening.
side.
They just
Yeah,
weren't
they just-
listening.
yeah.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And
Simple shit like that will get picked
right,
up.
and they were trying to battle back at me, right? Because it's like, rightfully so, right? I'm mad, right? Obviously, I see something incredibly dramatic happen, right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, I'm like, dude, how are you guys not even hearing him, right? Like, you guys, I was like, dude, that is a you guys problem. That is not a Micah problem in any kind of way.
Yeah,
he is screaming at you guys in every single aspect. He was doing good, putting a name on it, saying both of their names, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what else to say to that. Like, and Cedar actually called me today about that.
I mean, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
No, I was just gonna say. I think that's. I don't know. I think it's.
I was very heated, and Mark told me to. He was like, dude, Hatch, you need to chill. And I was like, yo, yes, sir.
Because I don't. I see why you're upset, but at the same time, I don't think that's a point where you can be heated at your boys. Like, it's practice. Now, if that was in a tournament, I get it more, because it's like, come on, guys. Like, we got to figure that shit out. But that's why you have practice. Like, you know, okay. You got to get on them. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can't be like, it's okay, guys. We all did okay. I'm not saying that shit, but like.
I think it was a little thing, a little mistake that like they made, and we all
fucked it all over.
Yeah, and we all made little mistakes throughout the day, and I think it was just the frustration building up. I mean, I was frustrated. I know Hatch was frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Have no doubt everyone else was frustrated to an extent. It was just little fundamental mistakes that we all kept making as a team, and it was like the boiling point. It was like it's simple. You just gotta listen. Granted, like they were talking, they were in their own element, but with that important information, you gotta listen. It boiled over, and it started.
Yeah, I think they were
focused.
I think they were way too focused on their 2-man operation, right? Because it's like, we're trying to go down the rabbit hole with this, right? In every single situation, right? When it's like, when there's three guys going to one side of the field, right? They already know what's good, right? There's 3 guys going that side, so it's the 2-man team that should talk first, right? But then as soon as you hear something like a huge dynamic move that can kill people, right? That guy making that move to the 50 Dorito killed 2 people, right? And I guess kill isn't the right word. Eliminated, right? And but obviously, right, information like that needs to get out fast. And he was trying to get it out as fast as he could, and they just were not listening. But let me just say, partner, how the fuck's the guy in the boots in the 50 Dorito when they're just chilling? How? Tell me that one. I don't know.
I'm not sure, man. Maybe because you decided
liquid
to wear
IV,
boots.
dude. That liquid IV, bro, fueling me.
I guess so. Speaking of, I should probably pull that up before we have to do that. But fuck. So so your weekend was a video and anger. Okay.
Was it not anger, but frustration for sure, right? And because it's like we all hold each other to such high standards, right? Because if you see a mistake, right, dude, when Brando sees me make a mistake, he's like, dude, you should not have done that, right? Whenever Cedar sees me make a mistake, yo, chill, bro, don't over push it, right? And Cedar called me today and was like, yo, dude, because we were talking last night, and I'm pretty sure you were there for that, Ryan. And I was like, Cedar, if I'm being honest, bro, I think you kind of sucked yesterday, bro. I think you got caught like the same way a couple times in a row, and it's like, bro, you got to step up, right? We can no longer, we got to be the hardest people to kill on the field, right? Mm-hmm. And there were times where I felt like he was kind of recklessly pushing, not just pushing, and he got punished for it, right? And me telling him that is only going to do him good, because he's like, dude, I lost sleep over it. I was constantly thinking about it, and I have to do better, right? And he's taking it upon himself. He's like doing more things in his personal life to make sure that he's going to be better at paintball now. So it's like, it's just a good chemistry that we have all around the camp, and grateful. What can I say?
Yeah.
And
so
what about the Croc video?
Well, I was gonna say, somehow you talked about the weekend and described the most, just only DMG particular aspects of it, and not stuff that we made for the rest of the world to see.
Oh, I didn't know I was done.
No,
I'm never done.
You're fine. I just love how we started talking about the dueling video, and you went into like hardcore team dynamics with DMG, and I was like,
because
I think you're the only person who wants to hear this, but okay, let's go off.
No, because I was tryharding in the boots. Okay. And yeah. But the Croc video, that was a legendary one, dude.
Yeah, that's one of the better pieces of content we've made, I think, so far. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta make sure you watch the real video.
Dude,
I've rewatched it. It's great.
100 times, bro. I'm probably 100 of those views, not even gonna lie. That is so fucking funny.
If only it worked like that. I wish it did. Because it's like IP based. But yeah, no, I mean, dude, it's killer idea, killer content. We had everyone line up. Shout out Connor for dumping a second pod into the Crocs.
People dig that shit, dude. They're like, I love that guy's commitment, dude. You better put a whole pod in that.
Yeah. So, no,
what
dude,
a god.
It was a fun video to film. It was a good weekend.
Shout out to Connor.
Out at Capital Edge. Capital Edge definitely feels different now without those two towers up. Those got blown down and all the storms this past winter. So,
and plus, it's just a... Well, one thing I want to say. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut in. Fuck you. No, it's all I was gonna say is, like, if you haven't been to Capital Edge over this past off season with all the storms that's been out there, those two like towers that were at the 50 of each field, those are both blown down. So yeah, no,
I think they took the second one down.
I asked Teo. He said it blew down as well too.
Damn.
So that's the news I had.
Holy shit, dude.
Taking it down.
Imagine someone was up there.
Yeah, a little sketch, but yeah. So it's field's got a little different vibe and feel now.
I would say the biggest difference is no pro team. That is like the biggest difference. There's no
hate the pro team. I'm pretty sure
not at all.
Hate Sacramento DMG's former pro team.
No, I don't hate DMG's pro team at all. Honestly, dude, they motivate me more than everybody, right? Because I want to.
The thing I also say is, like, you always are constantly shitting on them for their dynamic and their team dynamic, and it's like, okay, we get it. You want to have more fun.
No, I'm talking about like, usually there were always people grinding, right, on the off season, and now it's like you don't see those same people out there anymore at all.
Well, because they're now going to other places in the country.
Exactly, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so different. It's because you're not seeing the usual people.
Okay.
Like you're not seeing. We saw J-Bo out there a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Well, they'll all be out there this weekend. There's a scrimmage going on this weekend.
Dude, are we even doing that? Because some people are saying, Brandon, you're one of the no's, huh?
Yeah, I think it's just me and Cedar. Yeah.
God damn it.
We both have two different things going on Saturday, and we just can't be there.
Well, that's fine. I want to film content of paintball, so I'm probably going to be out there. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I think, I'm going to be honest, like, I think there is a little bit of resentment you have for those guys. Because I think you wanted to be there on that pro spot, and they were the ones who lost that pro spot. But I will also say, they are good guys who do, like, they cared when they were there. Like, it wasn't like they just completely were like, fuck it, we're just going to show up at the event, we'll see what happens. And I think sometimes you kind of paint them in this light of, like, they were just negative and they were just fighting. It wasn't always that. I think it was
I'm only giving what I see.
In ways, yeah.
I'm only giving what I see, right? Because obviously I wasn't in their dynamic.
Like the third or fourth podcast where you've mentioned that in a row. And it's like, it definitely does.
I
start
wasn't
to
even trying to
feel
mention it,
like-
Ryan. To be fair, I wasn't even trying to mention it. When I was talking about the no pro team being there, right? Is like the people aren't there, right? I wasn't trying to say that as like them being like. I wasn't trying to talk ill about them at all. I was just like saying how there's different personnel out there, right? We don't have Queasy out there anymore. We don't have Avenir. We literally don't. We like a lot of the guys that you would see and go talk to it for the pros are no longer there. Right? It's all
both those guys weren't there last year as well, but I do see the point you're trying to make.
Right? I'm even saying like in general, you just don't even see any more of them out there. So it's like it's definitely different. It's like a hollow hole without a doubt.
Well, yeah, and I think that's what happens. I mean, when I first went out to Capital Edge, the main guys that were out there, the only person who's still out there from when I first showed up is Marv.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rhino's not there, fucking Av's not there, Thomas isn't there, Josh isn't there, like because they're all at different teams, they're all at different camps. Some of them have retired. I mean, hell, like some of the divisional guys from that time still aren't there. Like that's just paintball. There's always kind of this high turnover rate of people who either, they move on to a different part of their life. Maybe it takes them to a different part of the country where they continue to play. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think some of that is good because yes, there is a different vibe around the park currently. I don't know. I also did like seeing those guys around the park, and I think they did have unique aspects to them. And hey, I mean,
right. And I'm saying
without
those guys, I feel like there's like a hole missing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Right. I wasn't trying to talk smack on them at all. I was just trying to say without them there's a hole. Right. There's a void. And I guess we're trying to fill it with some playful banter. So our own team, right? But it's like it's just not the same for us, right? It just feels different. Change, right? It feels different.
I mean, you're the top dog now.
And I hate saying that shit.
No, but like, I mean, you can hate saying it, but it's the technical truth.
You're right.
The top team in the DMG organization at this point in time. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, just like you said, it's changing, So now you're the guy that people are going to be looking up to at the camp, kind of in the way that you may have done with some of those, pro type guys.
Dude, J-Bo, I would look up to that guy. Bro, that guy gave me some wisdom. Bro, I will never forget.
J-Bo's a beast.
Just don't get hit. When he would hit me with that one, I'm like, God damn, dude. How do I even fucking let me write that down?
That's
like
saving that.
We're the ones giving
like,
advice.
I'm giving literally advice that they gave me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then how do you think they learned that advice?
Right? And it's like it's just crazy how it's like
that paintball's a really big example of like handed down knowledge.
Without a doubt.
Like
it's so young. Such a young sport.
The shit you guys know, like it all came from fucking Bob and Brando's grandfather.
Fucking Billy Wing and all them, bro.
Pushed down, and now it's like going through the different levels. So.
And now it's like it's completely changed. Like it's same but different, right? Obviously, still shooting gelatinous balls, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, we're not playing behind pallets anymore, right?
Playing behind pallets, we shoot at 10.5 balls a second instead of a pump gun or 15, which it used to be.
And you still can do that, right? You still can go if you want to go play a pump tournament. You still can go play a pump tournament. Mm-hmm. How crazy is that, right? You don't have very many variations in like football, right? You have flag football. You got like touch football and like normal football, like right. Those,
I think it also is a little bit
3-man
of
5-man, 10-man
for paintball, just because there is so many different options.
Yeah,
and it's almost like,
it seems like all the other ones hate each other, right? Like so there's some woodsball players that hate speedball players, and there's some speedball players that hate playing woodsball.
And that's dumb. And also, if you're a kid out there who's only played X-ball and you've never played in the woods, go play in the fucking woods.
Go play in the woods.
Oh my God, you're doing yourself a disservice. I mean, shit, dude, that was the first field I went to was an all woods ball field, and that's what we did. Shit was fun.
Those were my first tournaments.
Yeah, just run around in the woods as kids. Like, you have to experience a little bit of that and, like, be able to kind of take that creativity and that, intuition that teaches you to be able to take it onto like an X-ball field.
Is there an ICPL at Capital Edge this year?
No.
I don't think so.
Damn it.
No. You missed your chance, Hatch.
I'm trying to play something, bro. I'm trying to play some woods ball.
And I would hook you up with the Chiefs, but now they're pro, so I don't even know if they have a slot.
There's a tournament in August up in Orville.
Oh, the
It's a woods ball tournament. So
WCL or something? Was
WCPL, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, I saw that one.
there's one in SoCal in a couple weeks, but yeah,
Hmm.
there's one in August. I was thinking about playing that one,
That might
just
be
because
fun.
it's so close and we have nothing going on in July and August. Tournament wise
NXL wise, yeah.
for the NXL, yeah.
Oh, is that
So
that long gap, like the
yeah,
midseason
It was
gap?
like a summer
hmm
break this year, yeah.
Hmm. Damn, so interesting. But yeah, dude, like paintball is so different like, across the board, right? There are literally like people like the Akimbo Assassin guy, right? That go around and
Akimbo
fucking
Slash,
gangster
yeah.
gap fools, right? And then there's guys like Wolf, right? The Die Dam, right? Who he's all scenario. That guy doesn't even play speedball, right? He is all scenario ball.
He thinks our guns are stupid.
Yeah, right. And right, obviously in the woods he'd fuck me up. The speedball field, fair game. You know what I'm saying?
I still think your gun skills are better than Wolf's, I'm gonna be honest. He just has a
Thank you,
box
bro.
rotor mag and just dumps paint. And I'm pretty
Hey,
sure
dude,
he's not
sometimes-
shooting 10.5.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need, bro.
I
All you
I
need is
guess,
that
yeah.
box mag.
the old UWL several years ago.
Mhm.
Um, it was I really liked it. It
I
was
love
Tom
the
Cole's.
classes they had, like, and
Yes,
yeah, like talk
they
about
had
it
a
because I
full
can't
auto.
remember it off the top of my head, but
So it was like they had like 10-man, 7-man, 5-man, whatever. But in all three of those, you had a scout who during the countdown at was it 10 seconds? So they'd count down from 30. At 10 seconds, one person from each team gets to leave at 10 seconds, get a head start, and there's
What the
flags.
fuck?
There's flags around on the field. There's like 5 flags or 3 flags or whatever,
Mhm.
and you pull your color flag up, and you get points for every second your flag's up.
Oh
And
shit. Okay, I see what you're
it's
saying.
like domination. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Think about it like domination. Well, you get a 10-second head start as a scout to go pull a flag or whatever you may be. Get a key spot,
Okay.
and then there was
but
a
can't
full
you
gunner.
only use a pump gun if you're a scout?
What? That's a
Was
rule?
it? It might maybe.
Or maybe it was a
I don't
mech gun or
remember that.
something. Because I know
I
you
think
could
it was a
only
mech.
have
I remember
like a
using a mech.
couple electronic guns or like one heavy gunner
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
So it was still I think it was still electronic. It was capped at a certain rate. It wasn't
Okay.
semi-auto or anything, but you had a heavy gunner. You had a heavy gunner who could shoot. There was no cap at all,
Yep.
and just fucking dumping paint. And then there were respawns halfway in, and also you could have like a loot crate essentially. You could bring extra paint, extra pods, extra tanks, extra guns onto the field.
What the
So if
fuck?
you need to, you could
Mhm.
go back and like resupply. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun, but
See, because
we
Hatch, you're thinking of it as like a paintball tournament. This wasn't a paintball tournament. This was like a different concept that Tom Cole was trying to try in the woods to make it kind of similar to like
And when did this
Call
happen?
of Duty, but like
When did this happen?
also still paintball related. Sorry.
this is like fuck. I don't know when it started. I don't know, like late 2010s
Because
or
Oh, shit,
sorry,
okay.
early 2010s, and then it ended in like
I remember, so the
2018 maybe.
last one I saw information for was that year that I went to World Cup 2017. That was the
Yeah,
last time
so-
I saw like a UWL event or something.
Yeah,
I
the
forget
last
the
one
exact
I
name.
played was in 18.
Okay.
Was in Oregon in 18. Won that one, and it
Mhm.
was a tournament, but
Well, no,
it was weird. But
that's what I mean.
Yes,
Like, it's not a formal
Traditional.
10-man tournament where you have one life and you need to go grab the flag and
Yeah.
bring it back. It's a completely different game, but it's still paintball. Like, I do like. what
Obviously, you're
Tom
still
is
shooting
trying.
gelatinous balls.
Yes, you're always gonna be shooting gelatinous balls.
Paintball.
and it was so fun. It was so odd, but it was so fun. And I remember on our team, our heavy gunner, Sean Lane, he had a LV. He still has it to this day, an LV1 that he got up to 30 balls a second.
Oh
And
my God.
it was ridiculous.
It's like half your hopper in like 5 seconds.
Seeing him, you guys, you know the scene in Predator when everyone all the guys are like shooting at the woods and the trees are falling down and everything.
Yeah, they're just
You know,
shooting. It's just
that's what it
clearing
was
the
like. Yeah,
forest.
Damn.
he's just mowing through the forest and just trees are falling, bodies are coming out. Yeah, it was fun. It was scary
insane.
practicing against him, hearing it, like shooting at me. I'm out. Like, don't hit me. I'm fucking out.
Damn.
Just going.
Dude, I gotta
insane.
get. I need to get my toes dipped in there, bro. That sounds awesome.
It was so fun.
Have you ever
Do they
played
still
a
do
mech
it?
event of some type?
No, dude, I
You
haven't.
need to. Mech guns are so much fun. Like,
Dude, I low-key
even
broke
if it's a
Brando's.
Simple... Oh, you did?
Dude, it wasn't my fault, bro.
What did he do? What did he do?
So
He-
I go.
he-
Go ahead, Brando. Go ahead.
I really got to clean it. I don't know what he was doing, but
That's my
paint's
favorite
leaking
gun.
out from everywhere.
Bro, dude.
Look, I went and
Uh,
played a tournament with that fucker, and I didn't get it that dirty. So I don't know
No,
what you're
dude.
doing
We
over there, bro.
we got like one bad bag of like winter
Mm.
blend.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Blame
dude.
it on the paint. I see.
It would, dude. The thing is, like Micah was like, bah, 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 like fucking just laning, no problem. Like, okay, sweet, let me try. Flamethrower, dude, and
It's
it
a
was no,
mech
dude.
gun.
And Micah goes, wait, shoot that again? I shoot it again, bro. There is shit leaking from the eye covers, and I'm like,
There's
oh
no
my
eyes in it,
god, bro. But the eye covers, there's stuff leaking out of the eye covers, and I'm just like, dude, Brando, my bad, bro. And the thing is, it's disgusting. It's like blue paint, right? And I think blue paint's probably worse than pink paint.
I don't know. They're all bad. I like yellow fill. Yellow fill is fine.
Yellow fill is the
You
best,
just
for
stay
sure.
with yellow fill. Yeah, it gets your hands yellowy, but like
But you can see pink definitely very, very well.
pink does stand out. But I think the
Especially-
thing that's more
or-
important is it's not necessarily
The
the
shell.
fill, it's the shell. Yeah.
Dude, pink shell, yellow fill, dude. That is that.
It's a winning
I think that
combo.
is like.
I'm good with that.
I agree.
That should be mandated.
I think that
Tom Cole
what
mandate that there this year.
like we did it in an event last year. We had an event last year with that, right?
Well, HK brought it for an event because they were trying to put pressure on the other paint manufacturers to be like, "Hey guys, we should make a bright shell," and then the other paint manufacturers were like, "Fuck you," and then
Dude,
HK
fucking
was like,
lame,
"Well,
bro.
now we have to go back to that because they won't do it." So, yeah.
So lame, bro. I feel
And then
like
Tom won't mandate it because his thing is like, well, what happens if GI's bright shell paint falls off, like, and they can't supply it, and it's like, well, okay, that may happen, like, I don't know, let them use other paint then, but like,
Yeah.
why are we planning on the truck not making it? Like, I don't know.
Wait, well, that
I
doesn't make
do
any
see what he's
sense because
saying,
what
though.
if
It's good to have backup plans and procedures in place.
but what if they're what? That doesn't make any sense because what happens if the color that they're using now
I was
falls
just about to
off?
say that.
Apparently they have like backup pallets at facilities close to the event or something. Like this.
Imagine
is a
they just
thing that
replace
they
those
talked about
with pink
with
fill.
bright fill.
With pink.
Oh,
yeah, imagine.
that-
Yeah. Like what?
Fucking amazing! Oh my god,
damn, dude.
We could
I just
actually
saw
like
that.
make better video content for our sport, and more people could understand it.
Dude, I remember, dude, those clips from that event, all of them look
Fire.
so good. Those
Yeah.
backfield ones, the over the shoulder,
Mhm.
dude, where you could see the paint coming in from like the back center to back center, dude, so good looking angles, dude. I thought that event really kind of showcased the sport really well because even on the webcast, the webcast
You can
is
pick
not
it
the
up.
best quality, right? It is not the best quality,
Well,
but it's
it's
the best we have
actually-
for now.
They
very-
record it in fucking 4K, but yeah, when you're streaming off Starlink because you're in the middle of a field, it's not gonna come through the best.
Yeah, right. But I think that legitimately, dude, even on the webcast, you can see the paint,
Mhm.
right? And it was
'cause
just
of how
so
bright
good.
It was,
Mm-hmm.
and the contrast of it, yeah, it just stands out.
I wonder why the other paint companies aren't doing that. Do you think they're doing that just to try to keep the competitive advantage with like, yo, it makes it way harder to see?
I think they just don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like
Damn.
they don't care, and so they are just like, we're just gonna make our shell that that we've always made, and if you like it, cool. If not, cool. And it's like, good for you, GI. And I will shout out, hey, HK tried. They brought
They
a
did,
bright
dude.
paint
By HK.
shell to an event. I got hey, good job, Marky. Like that's a
I remember
that's
shooting
a
it. I thought it
checkbook
shot great.
in my book. That's a good job. So. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, dude. So we haven't really talked about any of the big news yet, and we're about an hour into the show. So, hey, Harrison Fry, he now plays for Dynasty.
Do you want
I want to hear your real opinion.
I think that Brando said it before. I'll say it for him. I think that Harrison Fry is a way better cheater than he is a paintball player, right? Don't get me wrong. Great paintball player, right? Do not get me wrong. But dude, that guy really does play the edge, bro. I've seen him like get rid of hits incredibly fast, right? But the thing is, right, it's part of the sport. I can't hate too much, right? Have I ever realistically have I gotten away with some? Yeah, without a doubt.
Have I? Yes, you have. Like, that's not even a have you. It's just, yeah, you have.
Dude, hey, bro, I cheated at Chicago. I like that was the first time I ever deliberately like got rid of a hit because that ref was scouring my ass. And but do I wipe hits all the time? No, fuck no. That's hurting you, especially at practice.
Well, yeah, and I think that is like okay, you know, like at tournaments, I kind of get it. Like, there's something on the line. If you get caught, there's a penalty for it. Like, you know, I
exactly.
see there's, you know, a risk reward type thing there.
Mm-hmm.
In practice, come on, bro. Like, just
so lame, bro. So fucking lame.
Like, that's where.
A lot of the times, even if I'm getting like shot, like say if I'm like running to like the Dorito one, and I get shot like in like the like stomach area or like the groin area, obviously I'm diving, and if I check that shit, it's probably gonna be gone. So it's like whenever we're just practicing, we're just like, dude, just get out on bounces. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like, but if it's like one of those
bounce.
Exactly, a hard bounce. If it's one of those softer, dofter ones that like came off like a bounce shot and like taps you, obviously I ain't getting out on that shit, right? But you know, it's just about
I think you should
not
like,
the honor system,
the random ball that kind of plinks off your head every now and then. I think you should get out on that.
No, dude, there are definitely some where it's like when I come to switching
a ball
hands,
that you break off your hopper as you're pouring in a pod. You should get out on that.
Dude, I don't know what event it was, but dude, I think it was Kwitsky that got the clip. There's like a guy that is like, it's like raining. He's like shooting, puts a loader in, and he's like trying to hit his loader to work, and he like, and obviously there's like balls like all around the loader. He hits a ball, smashes it on the loader, it gets called out. Like he smashes it with his own hand, and I'm just like, bro. Because the thing is, I bet Brando probably remembers this one from World Cup. Dude, there was one point where I had fucking soup in my shit, dude. I had like, I was hitting my loader. Dude, the paint that Friday morning was so cold.
It was just
Saturday
chopping, crazy.
Dude, it was chopping like dude. I couldn't even get. Like when I was diving, every ball was breaking in my loader. Right, and it comes to where it's like, yep. And there was a point where I'm just like, come on, baby, please work. And I'm like trying to get shots out, right? And I'm in like the 50 Dorito, right? And I open my loader, I look in, I go, oh fuck! I pour it out. It is soup, and the entire sidelines is like, oh. Like, and I'm just like, oh god, dude. And I'm just like, I try to grab like my squeegee out of there and fucking like just jam it in there, trying to get as much as I can out of there. Obviously that ain't working. So I'm just like, oh god. So I put in another fucking pod in there, even more messed up now. And I'm like getting one ball off maybe every 25 trigger pulls. Right?
It's just one.
Yes, exactly. And the thing is, right, it was very like off. It was like very off. Maybe every 10 trigger pulls, maybe every 40 trigger pulls, you know, right?
And there's no point like, trying to get squeeging because that's gonna do nothing.
Exactly. No, I was trying to squeegee inside the loader. You were clean inside the loader. Yes, I was trying to clean inside the loader.
That's all, buddy.
And I'm like, okay, if I only have one shot, I gotta try to get close to this guy, right? So obviously I'm hunting. I'm in the 50 Dorito, trying to get close. And if I am correct, he actually runs me down because right, they see me get into the 50 Dorito, right? My gun's not working. I can't shoot anybody. The guy runs me down. And then I'm pretty sure it was Nick Horn. Nick Horn fucked that guy up and is like just blasting him. And oh dude, I was actually so mad because Micah, I come back in the pits and Micah is laughing at my ass. Micah is like, dude, maybe you should just like hit your loader, right? Because that was realistically probably what was from, right? It's just me hitting my loader because I'm like, dude, please feed, and now not knowing I'm just smashing all of them inside.
Yeah. So back to Harrison Fry getting picked up on Dynasty. Oh, yeah. They also got picked up by Chris Shear. Is that how you say his last name? Chris Shear. Something like that. Chris Shear. He played for Reva last season. So
that guy's a beast.
Couple more kind of young attackers for the boys in blue. Can I finish a point tonight?
No, you're good. No, you're good. I'm trying to think of where else he came from. Who else he played for? No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I mean that was about it. The two new pickups. You know, the Blue Dragons trying to.
No,
get
so
some,
I had a story about.
I'm just gonna mute. You guys run this.
I didn't think I said anything.
No, you did.
No, Brandon did. I was joking. Yeah, man. No, okay, Dynasty. That's. I mean, do you guys have anything to say now? Because now is the time when it's like, do you want to discuss that? Or...
I'll let Brando go
Keep making
first.
moves. I don't know. The Chris Shear one made sense. I guess sure the Harrison Fry one. I guess it makes sense. Like he's yeah. There's a top talent in the league. Might as well pick him up, and he still has a lot to learn. I'm guessing. Did they pick him up?
Well, yeah. I mean, he was on Spick and Span show earlier today talking with Greenspan, so it seems like maybe they've had a practice together or something already. So, or maybe not Harrison. Sorry, Chris did with the team. They were making fun of him because he didn't know how to replace JT lenses yet, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't either. So don't come for me. But
I've actually never worn JTs.
they're the best mask in the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Except changing lenses.
That's true.
It's hard.
But yeah, so it seems like they're trying to figure out chemistry and all that. But I just think it's good to see that Dynasty is still trying to like, okay, well, you took some of our guys, so we got to load back up. We got to find people to replace them with and move forward.
And younger guys.
Yeah, I mean younger guys too. You can't be reaching into the fountain of youth forever.
I agree. Do you think that's more? Do you think those are they're trying to bring a lot more people on just to try to because obviously I don't think Ryan, Yosh, and Alex are really going anywhere. You know, I think they're still going to compete as long as they probably can.
Yeah, I think we're just getting to the point where it's like, how many more years is that?
Yeah,
that's where I'm getting to the end of it. I think you are right. Like, it's not going to be this year they're retiring, but
yeah, I don't think it'll be this year. Maybe like probably within the next 10 for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that
I would
would be
push in the next 5, but I'm wishing more for 15. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Ryan Greenspan when I was watching him when I was younger,
60,
so freaking
still playing in the pro league
and still winning in the pro league, bro. What the fuck, dude?
Because I mean, shit, 15 more years. He's what, like 41, 40 on the dot right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd be like 55. That'd be insane.
Jesus.
Are you gonna look up his age? Is he on Google? Is his age on Google? Is he famous enough for that?
Got to find out, baby. 40 years old, dude.
40.
Damn.
I called it. Nailed it. Let's go. That's what happens when you work with people.
Ryan Greenspan is an American professional paintball player. This is on Google, by the way.
Oh, wow. He's got his own Google.
Yeah, Ryan Greenspan is an American professional paintball player. Greenspan is the founding member of the professional paintball team San Diego Dynasty, and with that, the team has won more professional tournaments than any other team in the history of the sport.
He's got a wiki page.
Dude, you see how fast I was reading that shit? Dude,
that was pretty good.
I'm give myself a high five, dude. Fucking 6th grade me would be going crazy right now.
Were you dyslexic or something? Because that wasn't that hard. Like
I was a horrible out loud reader when I was a kid, bro. Dude, when we were doing popcorn reading and they picked on me, I'm like, fuck.
Fuck.
I'm upset.
Reading, yeah, I was like, I don't know. I liked it, but it was funny because kind of similar to you. Like I would sound dumb when I would read things out loud, but like
I can read in my head perfectly fine.
Same, literally same. And then when you're
out loud is what's hard.
Yeah, no, that's actually hella funny because I had like the same issues when I was a kid.
Twins, brother.
Dude, we're all fucked up together. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a thing I'm gonna read before we get too far, because I just realized we're about an hour into the show, is our amazing sponsor, Liquid IV. I put them on the wrong side of my head, so you guys can see the box now. But yeah, Liquid IV. It's gonna hydrate you. It's gonna hydrate you 3 times as much as regular water, and that's thanks to the cellular transport technology that is in this box. What does that mean, Ryan? Well, pretty much it means that the ingredients and the blend of them, as you would say, into this product just makes it hydrate you a lot faster. It's got a whole bunch of vitamins: B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C, plus 3 times the electrolytes that you'll find in most sports drinks. So it's all the good things that you're gonna need and want. If you're out drinking all night, something like that, it's definitely gonna kind of pick you back up the next morning. If you're out at the field, let's say you've been playing paintball all day, let's say you've been dueling, yeah, that's a great one. You can definitely throw some of this in your water bottle. It'll definitely hydrate you and bring you back to life. There are a lot of different flavors that they use.
So many.
Say my favorite definitely is the lemon lime. That's why I always show this box, because it's 100% my favorite. But I know Brandon is a big fan of the golden cherry. That's what he has over there. And then,
I'm a strawberry guy myself.
Yeah. I think, dude, Logan also was talking about the strawberry this weekend. He was
so
mentioning
good,
it.
bro.
Did you pick up some lemon lime? Is that what I see over there? Or good choice.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got some lemon lime. My second favorite.
I told you, it's a good flavor. I'm telling you guys, it's seriously one of my favorites out there. And then
I had another golden cherry. It's growing on me for sure.
Okay.
See,
But then
told you I grew on you.
last little note about Liquid IV. There are similar products that help give you hydration out there, but Liquid IV is one of the cheaper ones on the market. And the great part about this sponsorship, if you guys want to go pick some up for yourself, you can either use the link down below, or you can use code Mafia_Moffat, and you can get 20% off plus free shipping. So it makes a great product that's kind of on the cheaper side already, even more cheaper and kind of affordable. So yeah, head over there, use the code, save some money, get free shipping, and it'll show up right to your door. So thank you, Liquid IV. We appreciate you guys for sponsoring the show. And yeah, we use their products.
It's a great gift for your teammates.
It is
a great gift for your teammates.
You want to be the hero at a tournament weekend? Show up with a bag of Liquid IV. Everyone's gonna.
Dude, you are literally the hero. You are that guy.
Because all your D5 All-Star teammates that were out at the bar all night, taking way too many shots, trying to flirt with that girl who was not gonna go home with them. They show up at the field drunk,
go home with
drunk, pretty much
4 dudes in his hotel.
But yeah, so give them some Liquid IV. You'll get them back to life, and yeah, maybe you guys will actually win that day instead of losing. But yeah, so back to the show.
Champions.
What else? What do we? I do have another kind of funny story from Hatch here.
What we got now?
So did you seriously catch AK with a joke from like 08 South Park?
Dude, I hit him with the fish sticks joke, dude. I'm not even very. I don't avidly watch South Park, but I have seen some snippets. Right, I've seen the World of Warcraft episode. I've seen that. I don't know where they have like the fucking their big ass balls in the wheelbarrow. Right, I've seen that one. Right, not too many more, but the one I did see when I was younger was the Kanye West fish sticks, and AK goes, "Yeah, just cooking up some fish sticks right now. Hold on, don't queue up yet. Right, we're gaming." And then it instantly kicks in. I'm like, "Oh, you like fish sticks?" And he goes, "Well, yeah, I'm making them." And I go, "You like fish sticks in your mouth?" And he goes, "What the fuck kind of question is that?" And I go, "Dude, just answer it. This is a simple question, right?" And then he goes, "Dude, that sounds like a loaded question." I go, "No, dude, it's not a loaded question."
You asked it wrong.
And he goes, "Isn't that how you ask it? Do you like fish sticks in your mouth?"
It's just, do you like fish sticks?
I'm pretty sure I posted the clip in the Discord. I'm pretty sure you like fish sticks you asked if you like fish sticks in your mouth.
Okay. We're getting into semantics here.
And then he goes, "Well, yeah, that's how you eat them." And then I go, "What are you, gay fish?" And then Logan comes back and he goes, "You did not just fall for the fish sticks." Dude, I could not stop laughing. I was crying. I was crying laughing because then we post the clip in there because AK had no idea about the fish sticks. He actually watches.
He's too young.
But he watches like the more recent episodes of South Park.
He watches, but there's 23 seasons. They were coming out before he was alive.
Damn.
So
is that the longest running show?
It's up there.
No.
I don't know if it's 23, but it's around that. It's like 22, 21 or something.
Damn. But yeah, dude, he really got hit with that one because he always tries to get me with the goddamn eucalyptus, the Sagandis, right? He always tries to get me with those, the dragons,
Goblins,
But you ain't getting me with that. That's for sure.
Dude, speaking of goblins, bro, and I'm not trying to set you up for anything. Hogwarts Legacy. It's been
that game looks sick, dude.
That
game looks sick.
I've been playing it today. Kind of took the day off and decided to play it, but still got all my reels posted. Still got all the content out.
Still
so
reels.
Shut up.
Video.
Don't.
We're good.
Don't come at me. Yeah, no, dude. I've been having a blast going through it so far. I started learning my first couple spells.
What's your favorite aspect so far?
Potion. I think the story is pretty dope. Like, it's actually a pretty cool, well-written story. I think.
Can you give us like the gist without spoilers?
I'm trying to think of how to word it, because like, it's definitely a story where like I still feel like I'm really just scratching the surface, if that makes sense. And I've like played all day. You're a student who gets called to go to Hogwarts as a 5th-year student in like the late 1800s, so like
super senior,
something like that. A 5th year. So Hogwarts goes up to year 7. So that's not a final. It's Hatch doesn't. He's not a nerd.
No, dude, wizards are weird, bro. they must go on a different timeline.
Yeah, but yeah. So you're a 5th year. You're showing up, and you have this power that deals with ancient magic, and you're trying to hone that and figure that out. And there's a really big story going on with goblins rising up and trying to revolt and. Yep.
Like actually?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That
sounds
the
fucking
whole
sick.
Thing. Yeah. No. It's been fun so far. I've only played about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 hours. So like,
that's still a pretty decent chunk on first day.
No, it's a good chunk. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, with a game like this, like, dude, you played Red Dead 2.
Yeah, dude, that's a game where you take your time,
like,
bro. It's a game where you take your time, bro.
You did like
I get
3%.
Yeah, you're good. I get it, bro.
Anything. But,
dude, sometimes I just like walking around, listen to what the NPCs are saying. You know,
I'm not saying I was doing that. I'm just saying in general, like RPG games like this, it just takes time.
Take your time, dude.
Again, I'm not even saying I'm like taking my time. I'm just saying like it's a big game. I think that's what I'm trying to impress is like I opened up the map and I was like, oh, this is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Like there is a lot to it other than just like what you've seen in the like advertisements and marketing and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they did a good job with like giving secrets for people to find kind of in their playthroughs.
Okay, speaking of that, have you found any are there any Harry Potter related Easter eggs that you have found?
I mean, that's a hard one because couldn't you technically say I'm in Hogwarts? Isn't that a huge ass Harry Potter Easter egg? Like,
right,
but do you get what I mean? Like the whole world is kind of one because like all the lore stuff is the same. I get what you're saying. No, they don't ever be like, in 100 years, Harry Potter's.
Yeah, like is there like a prophecy that they talk about or anything like that?
Well, no, because that's another thing you have to think of. You're 100 years before Harry was even born. So like. This is a different thing. Harry Potter does not exist here. This is just Wizarding World Hogwarts lore that they're talking about. So
you don't for myself, I've seen Harry Potter. It's been many years. I wasn't a big fan, like I'm completely into it or anything, didn't read the books, but it's fine like if myself, someone that's not big fan or knows very much about the world, like could jump into it and just have a good time.
Well, yeah. So I think that's the other thing too is you're the player that you're playing as is also learning about this world for the first time too. She is just he is just now going to Hogwarts for the first time. So it's like they're kind of getting stuff explained to them, which if you're a fan of the lore and stuff, it's kind of cool because you're like, oh, I know what they're talking about. And if you're not and you have no clue, you're like, oh, that's what that is. Like, oh, that's okay, cool. And it definitely does explain some of those things. Now, again, I would be a little confused still from where I'm at, but like if I didn't know anything, I would feel like I would kind of have a good enough grasp of like, oh, this is Hogwarts. It's a school for witches and wizards. And oh, this is Hogsmeade. Cool. You can buy things here. And oh, don't go in the forest. That's scary. Like they do a good job of kind of laying down the like what the world is.
The basics.
Yeah, without being like just cramming it down your throat. Like
hell yeah. Have you reached one of those areas that you were just like, is there like leveling system? Like you're level up your character?
There is a leveling system. That's the crazy part. I said I've played as much as I have today. I haven't unlocked the talent tree yet. Like
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Like a talent tree, like an RPG, like
a skill tree?
Yes.
Oh,
have you never heard it called a talent tree?
I've never heard it called a talent tree. I've always just heard it called a skill tree.
So yeah, skill tree, a talent tree. God damn, you guys really only play like the most normie core video games.
Whoa, I play The Witcher.
Still normie core.
I play Skyrim.
One of the biggest selling games of all time. I think that's still a normie core game.
That's a good one.
No, I just mean like, yes. If you've played many RPGs, like games that are kind of set in that like you start at zero and you have to learn and build and kind of grow with the world, then you'll have a good kind of frame of reference for this experience, I think.
So obviously, Ryan, Twitter going crazy with Hogwarts, right?
Dude,
one thing that I have seen is this person was streaming, and they were like their chat was like full of like so much hate that apparently like his girlfriend started crying, and I'm just like,
What the hell?
it's like she was sitting next to him watching him play, right, reading his chat, and dude, the chat is going crazy, right, over like, you know how you're like transphobic if you play Hogwarts or you support Hogwarts, whatever, right? And dude, there's like a website that's like, if there's a streamer playing it, you're like you could like report them on it. And
Yeah.
I just saw
I was
an
gonna
hour
bring that up
ago
next. Yeah,
they got
Twitter-
taken down
yeah. Okay, well
an hour ago. So, dude, crazy world we live in, bro. I'd buy it. Just say fuck them. You know, I think that game is. I can't believe they're blaming people for just spending $60 on a wizard game. So lame.
It's a game.
No, I don't know. You kind of took the words out of my mouth because I was just gonna bring up the fact that Twitter has started tracking which streamers were playing the game. It's good that was taken down because that they were doing it so they could then send like weaponized hate raids to them later on and be like, oh, you played this, you supported these actions and all this stuff, which I think is very convoluted thinking because I'm just a consumer who wants to enjoy an entertainment product, and I don't give a fuck about your plight and your issues. Like, don't get me wrong, if you think you need to fight for something, that's great. But saying that now I'm a Nazi because I'm playing a video game that's not a just
Crazy,
like
bro.
argument.
So sorry, looking at Twitter, but
Brandon's doing research.
what exactly happened? I remember hearing it once, and are you able to lay it out exactly?
Ryan probably knows way more than
why?
I do.
So all it is just that J.K. Rowling in the past has said some comments that are like against trans issues or whatever Twitter wants to say. I don't even know the correct wording. And because of that, they have now labeled her like public enemy number one against trans people. And so if you support anything that has anything to do with Harry Potter, since you are supporting her in a way, you are supporting the hate of trans people, which is some of the worst like connecting dots logic I've ever seen in my life.
That's a stretch. That's such a
for
stretch.
sure.
Like,
But
come on, bro.
But that's what they're saying. So you hate trans people, right, Hatch? Because you support wizards.
Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to get into that can of worms, but
It's fucking crazy, dude. But I think I'm gonna pick it up after watching you play a little bit. I like I don't know what spell it is, but I've seen you use it where it's like the shield. I don't know any. I don't know. I know Expelliarmus and Expecto Patronum. That's all I know.
Yeah, no, that's Protego. So that's the shield charm. Yeah, no, it's a cool mechanic where you can like deflect it back, like the spells that they send at you. You can like deflect back at them if you hit it just right, and
like a parry.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like obviously there's no swords, right? Because obviously combat in that game or in those style of games is usually like what, like a sword or like a gun,
exactly.
Right? Sword, shield, gun, right? Something like that.
Not gun. But now, usually like bow and arrow, but like
like Ghost Recon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But at no point you are touching these people, right? So that's a very interesting way on how they do combat.
And that's kind of funny you bring that up because one of the things that I heard as a big talking point before I got into the game is the way they talk about combat is it's like a long range fencing almost.
Yeah,
and that's exactly how it is because it's like it's definitely this like like timing and like you can't just be like brute force like, oh, I have a great sword, I'm just gonna try to hit you a fuck ton, or like, oh, this guy has a bat and I have a dagger and now I'm gonna like try to sneak around and stuff. It's more like there's the timing to it, like you're hitting these combos and spells, like you're kind of lining them up. So it is interesting. It's not like I don't know, it's not a classic example of what you'd see out of like Skyrim when it's like, oh, I have magic. I was gonna say that. I think right, like magic in Elden Ring looks completely different than magic in Hogwarts and compared to magic in Skyrim, right? I would honestly say that is probably like obviously like I don't play every game, but it seems like a kind of new concept that we haven't really seen when it comes to combat, right? Obviously third person, right? Everybody's seen that shit, right? But wands, it's just a little different, right?
new,
Yeah.
right?
No,
I like
and
that.
and
Change.
the kind of variety that it gives you, because obviously a wand isn't like, it isn't just a gun, it isn't just a sword. It can, it can be a heat weapon, it can be a
A lot of things
flamethrower,
all
it can,
rolled into one.
levitate
Yeah.
things, like
Swiss Army weapon.
yeah,
You could
exactly.
change people into chickens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think that game looks really good. And dude, the records. I think it had 1 million people on Twitch for Hogwarts Legacy. How many? 1 million
That's
people
crazy.
watching.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
The thing that they did, they had like a live stream this morning, which was scuffed as hell. By the way,
Was
I
it?
tuned in. I woke up early. I was like, oh yeah, we'll see what they're doing. There was no audio. It was muted, and like
Oh,
they restarted
God.
halfway through, and eventually they got it fixed. But yeah, it was definitely a little scuffed. It was worse than Spick and Span's production. We'll say that. So that's the bar that it was set under. Fuck, was I
Still got more. It still has more than just chatting.
Oh
And
yes,
that
but-
one's like,
Oh, you're talking about like just individual viewers. The other thing I was thinking of too, I think it is the top pre-selling game of like this year already by
Without a
far.
doubt. Oh
but
yeah.
it's gonna be there for a while. Like this
I agree.
game was on the top charts of Steam for like the past month and a half, and
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't happen. Like even COD, when it like came back out and was pre-ordered like crazy, it wasn't that high up for that long. So
wait,
it'll be
what
interesting
game?
to see.
COD?
Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
God, that game was so overhyped.
No, I know, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just
Yeah, I
trying to
do.
compare it to a title that people would understand the relevance and hype of.
Honestly, I would say this is so. I saw this question today that kind of is relating to this, right? When was the last time you spent $60 on a game and truly enjoyed it?
I mean, I don't want to
Not just for 2 weeks.
I was
not
gonna say
just
I
for
don't
2
want to
weeks,
speak too soon, obviously, but I've been enjoying this so far.
right? Obviously, like for you, Ryan, I think no matter what, since you like Harry Potter so much, you're
I
still
think
gonna
I'll-
put a
yeah.
bunch of hours into it, no matter what.
No, I
even
think
if it's
you're
a
right.
bad game, right? Like
Dude, I've literally been to England to the original like Great Hall set. Like I did that when I was 10. Like I really do like Harry Potter.
you're a
I
big
mean,
Harry Potter guy.
I don't talk about it because I get it. It's kind of nerdy, and I'd like to have a bitch, someday in my life. But yeah, man, it's
At least the thing is, a lot of girls do like Harry Potter.
that's true.
Maybe you should start using it more.
I guess I should.
Yeah.
I should come up, be like, hey,
Come up
yo,
in the club,
bitch,
pull out your wand.
Let me
Pull out your wand in the club.
Leviosa.
No, I'm talking about like the Harry Potter wand, my brother. Let me just say that on the
yeah,
record.
that's what I was talking about too. I don't
Mm-hmm.
They're on
just
different
getting
pages.
a public indecency charge right away.
I just clarifying, bro, because wand means many words in our land.
In our land, okay.
We ain't in the wizarding world of Harry Potter
That's
or
true,
Hogwarts, I guess. Not Harry Potter, but
Hey, so Hatch,
what's up, buddy?
you set me up for success today by saying you had a whole bunch of questions and would you rather.
Okay, you ready for this one?
So
You ready for this one?
I'm yeah.
Here we go.
Let me rest the old throat for here for a second.
All right. So, would you rather not have arms or permanently have hot Cheeto dust on your fingertips at all times?
Permanently have hot Cheeto dust on my fingertips at all times.
Even if you wear gloves, they'll corroded over.
Even.
Yeah,
hell am I
I
gonna do
mean,
with no
the
arms?
utility of not having any hands, that I gotta have my hands, man.
Dude,
Shit
the
would be
hot Cheeto dust on
disgusting,
your
but,
fingers?
Hatch, that's a mere inconvenience, whereas losing both your arms is a life-changing, like, my lifestyle is
Dude,
different now. I
dude,
can't
hot Cheeto
film,
dust
I
fingers,
can't
your
edit.
lifestyle's different, bro.
I'll just
Everything's
get
just a
some
little more
cheap-ass
spicy.
peripherals, like...
That's a good idea.
Like,
I never thought about it like that.
we can figure out things around this. Losing both my arms, I can't game, I can't edit, I can't film.
No,
I
okay,
can't
there's this
jerk
one guy-
off, I can't. Like,
That's the hard part, right? That's the hard part, is the jerking off thing, right? But I've seen one guy, I forgot what his fucking name is. His name's Rocky, and he's a Twitch streamer. And he is a quadriplegic, if I am correct. And he has like this mouth rod that it's like in his mouth, and he's like, there's a million different commands for like every different like fucking tongue movement or something, right?
Yeah, well, so I've seen ones. I don't know if it's necessarily the same exact thing, but I've seen people who are like, there's a lot of disabled like game players who then like stream and kind of show how they play the game. And I always find that so fascinating, like the different grips they'll use, and like there are some really cool controllers that have been made to like, you know, kind of make things easier for, you know, if like maybe you have, I don't know, you can't move your hand, you can't open it fully, like it's an easier way to grip.
How can they be that good when I got how can they be that much better than me when I got full use of my goddamn
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the same thing.
I remember watching this dude in Modern Warfare 2, the OG Modern Warfare 2 back in the day.
Yeah.
I forget his name, but I'm fairly certain this dude had like he played with his head and his foot. Like he like had his controller and he like used his chin and would like do inputs.
Oh, I have seen that guy.
He was better than me. Like
killing it, dude, dropping nukes.
Dude,
I remember this guy. I remember
ridiculous. So please don't ever tell me that he cheated. I want to believe that he was that
No,
good.
Dude, I swear to God, if a scandal comes out like 20 years later that he was actually just aimbotting, I swear to fucking God.
But I will say it's always just so cool when you see people like that. You're like, oh my God, dude, you're gifted. You are truly
I love that.
Ascended.
I love that one guy who's in the paintball community. I don't know his name. He has a YouTube channel, but he drives a tank. You know what I'm talking about?
Drives a tank.
You know, he drives, dude. It's like a wheelchair with these huge tank treads, bro. Guy's a fucking badass.
I've seen.
Dude, I forget. I'm blanking on his goddamn name.
I don't know about just him, but I've seen like those at events before. Like I've seen other people use those before. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know this one person you're talking about because like Jerry. I always forget his last name, but he used to play on Tampa Bay Damage.
Yes, Jerry.
Yeah.
I do remember.
And then he got into a car crash and he lost the use of his legs. I remember HK Army helped him out and like got him like those battle chairs for like I think a Living of Legends event. So like he was able to go out and play
fucking
some
badass
paintball and shit. So yeah, man, those things are cool. I've seen those in like a couple different videos and I think it's dope. We always try to get, you know, other people into the game.
I love that shit. But so yeah, I think Hot Cheeto Fingers for sure.
Yeah, Cheeto Fingers. That's an easy one.
Dude, imagine how much fame you would get if you like. This is gonna sound a little fucked up.
Cheeto Finger boy.
No, hear me out. This one's gonna sound a little fucked up, dude. Low key, bro. You could cure world hunger, bro. You could go to Africa, dude, and like have like 10 kids on your hands, bro. You know, feeding world hunger, bro.
Now, are we?
Why did you go straight to children?
Is this Hot Cheetos only on our fingers or all appendages?
I was just gonna say fingers, but Brando, now you got me freaking out, bro. What the fuck is that question?
To the darkest
that question's weird, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, like toes. Now we can get into a business, a feet finder.
It's
I don't know
weird
what you guys are thinking.
Your camera looks like you're in Japanese pixelated porn already, so you can't be talking about these topics as well, because then it just kind of makes it seem too real.
Yeah, it seems like you're not role playing anymore.
It's like, shit. He actually means it.
Fuck. I mean, just joking.
Just joking. He's got a fiance.
But so you guys would for sure rather have Hot Cheeto Fingers than no arms?
I've answered this multiple times. Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to verify.
Cheeto Fingers. Brando.
All right, now, so you're Hot Cheeto Fingers as well, Brando?
Yeah. There's no use. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. I'm keeping my arms.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad.
We're just gonna get away from the whole like sticking appendages in children in Africa's mouths. That was
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I wasn't even saying it like that. That made it sound way worse.
But
that made it sound way worse.
That's what you said.
What I said is I'm gonna cure motherfucking world hunger. That's what I said.
By doing what?
Putting your
fingers in children's mouths. That's literally what.
They don't gotta be children, bro. I'm just feeding the hungry, bro. I'm just feeding the hungry. I don't discriminate, bro. It could be all types of people.
That's not even good. Like. That's like maybe a calorie.
Hey, bro, better than nothing.
Are they just gonna
suckle
what they had on your finger? Just
15 seconds and then you're out. Rotation.
That's all you get.
You know,
that's all you get.
I think we got a video idea, boys.
I'm good.
Damn, dude.
You guys want to go to
fucking
Uganda?
insane, bro.
Like, hello, people.
Imagine
that's the Cheeto Dust person here.
Imagine that's Mr. Beast's next video.
We went to Uganda and gave 1 million people Cheeto dust.
Dude,
We also gave away a Tesla. Too bad there's no power stations.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Dude, okay, have you seen the criticism that he's got about curing the blindness?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that one's fucked up.
So, dude, at least they can see, bro. Was it 1,000 or 100?
Well, it's 1,000, and also like people are like coming at him like, well, you didn't cure blindness. Okay, well, he paid for 1,000 people to get a surgery that removes blindness from their life, which allows them to see better. So, okay, yes, you're technically right. But at the same time, fuck you. Like, Jimmy did a good thing for people.
Such a good thing, bro.
How could you hate on that? And he also, he hella brought awareness to, like, what that is. And, like, there's a million more people now that are like, maybe I'll spend
I didn't know you could cure blindness. Well, I didn't know you could get rid of blindness.
It's not blindness, and blindness is a very big term because it can come from a lot of things. So, like, the surgery that they performed was just a cataract surgery, and cataract is that, like, it's a little lens
that clouded, right?
Yeah, and so over time that can get degraded. Like, hell, my grandmother had this surgery, and it's just Sorry, I'll let the surgeon talk about it, please.
Let's hear it.
I forget that we have him here,
dude. Like, it's such a quick and easy surgery. Yeah, where I work now, sometimes we have 2 or 3 rooms just dedicated to cataracts. And they're pumping them out, 9, 12, 15 cases a day, just banging them out every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's cool. And, it helps tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that difference is, the sight difference. Is it like...
So your mask when it just got shot to fuck and you go to wipe it but it's still just hazy and foggy. Now that's your vision every day, and now you put a new lens in. That's probably the best like comparison I can give you.
That's so fucking badass, bro. I wish I could do that.
Science
I wish I was
dope.
that rich.
We've done
science is dope, bro.
Did you say you wish you were rich? Like
Mr. I wish I was rich enough to do that, bro.
I was like, you could afford the surgery if you needed it. Like, it's not.
Let me tell
bad.
you, if I like, one of my dreams, I guess, is just like I want to sponsor my own paintball team sooner or later, right? That's like
you want to be a Bart.
That would be cool, right? That would be cool. To where you just have this team that just focuses on playing, bro. I think that's so badass.
I've kind of always felt the same way too. Not necessarily about that, like, being a manager or owning a paintball team, but just if I ever did get to a point where, the dream comes true, we made it. I don't want to just be there by myself. Like,
hell no.
I want to, like, I don't know. I definitely want to bring people along for that, and not necessarily like take care of them, because that's the whole
they gotta do their own thing.
Fish, versus giving them a fish. Like,
I like that one.
That whole saying, but yeah, it's definitely better when there's individuals to enjoy it with.
I agree, and I think that I'm grateful to have all my friends. Right? I think making sure my friends are happy or at least entertained in a way is like that's one of my favorite things. Making sure I can give out a good laugh. Right? As long as I can give my friends a decent laugh, dude, that's medicine for me. Hearing my friends' laughter, dude, that is like music to my ears, right? Cracking a joke, just being around, or like you know what else is music? Whenever you roast someone so good and then your whole fucking party goes, ooh, right? That's also music to my ears. No, but anyway, all right, let me move on. Let me move on to the next
second question. It's been 20 minutes.
This one's good. This one's fucking good. All right. Picture this. Someone, okay, you're taking a shit. Someone breaks into your house. Someone is actively kicking down your door. Right? They're in.
Okay.
Before you do anything, do you wipe your ass?
Am I mid-push?
Nah.
You're mid-shit, like right in the middle of it.
Nah, I'm going to be honest, I don't even pull up the pants. First move, run.
Not even pulling out the pants? Okay.
First move, run to wherever the firearm is located in the house. Grab said firearm and naked scare the fuck out of this dude.
Nobody wants to fight a naked guy. Nobody wants to fight a naked guy.
Exactly, but also a robber comes into your house. Okay, he's there to take shit. He might be there to fight. He comes around the corner and you're holding the 12 gauge at him with a flashlight on and a laser pointed at his face with your dick out. He's reevaluating all of his life choices at that point. I really think so.
I think at that point you don't give him enough time to realize it.
Well, I mean,
You know, dude,
true.
That's
But,
so.
but also, I think it would. Get,
I like that.
It would,
I like that visual.
it would be more, life changing if you were hard while it was happening. Because I think that would
Well,
just. He'd
damn.
Be like,
Oh, I thought that was given.
Dude,
Wait, whoa.
dude, every gun owner, whenever someone finally breaks in,
Just like, oh baby, it's time.
yeah, finally. So what's up, Brandon?
They've been leaving jewelry outside in like a line to the door.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy.
What's up, Brandon? Are you wipe?
Dude, no, I don't. I don't think so. No, I don't. I don't own a firearm, but in a pinch, of course I pinch.
But you
Without
do
a doubt.
own
Real
mini
quick.
paintball markers.
Pinch it real quick. I mean, yeah, maybe as I'm running, I could, I stand up, quickly grab, some real quick, from the, from
Grab
the
the little
tank,
TIPX that you got underneath the sink,
Damn.
or that. Yeah,
Michelle doesn't
I
know
mean,
about that one.
hey,
No,
hey,
dude, imagine getting like the pepper bullets in those.
Oh,
First strike pepper ball
Damn.
rounds.
That'd be crazy, bro.
You're a mile and a half away with the
First strike.
scope. Just
So, I don't wipe my
Wolf's
ass. I'm
there
not gonna
next to
lie.
you.
I
like,
would not wipe my
perfect
ass.
hit, brother.
Oh, he's your scout. Wolf
Yeah,
is your scout.
yeah.
I'm dead,
Wolf
dude.
is your spotter. Like, 1 mil down. I love this scenario. I'm building.
That would be, dude. Wolf, bro. That was funny. You said him. I would not wipe. No way. No way. in
Yeah.
hell.
See, look, bro. I can take a shower. I can. Maybe I'm gonna get a rash. Worst case, but like we can take care of that problem. I'm not
Yeah.
losing my house.
The house is about to be way messier than just my pinched off shit.
That's a great point.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
We're gonna need.
So-
honey, we're leaving anyways. There is a body in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good question, though, right? It kind of makes you think. Because there are some people that would, dude, there are some people that without a doubt would wipe.
now are you cleaning yourself by the time the cops get there?
Yes.
Um,
At that time, I'm also
probably, yeah.
I'm also probably.
I'm
gonna
probably in
put-
shock.
I'm probably in shock. I'm also probably gonna go over to the body, plant some cocaine on it. Maybe
you're
also
hard.
give it like a little throwaway gun I've got. Wanna make the situation
Oh.
look good for me.
Okay.
So your number filed off. Yeah, here you go. Just a
Gonna
little
grab
crack
his
on 'em.
wallet. Yeah. No, dude. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, I think by that time I'd clean myself up because I want to be presentable for the cop.
No, I want to see I want to show the cops
You
how.
want to still be naked
Yeah,
as
I
Yeah, I want to show the
your
cops
dirty
how
ass.
fucked that guy was.
Hey, brother. So I was taking a shit over there in the corner, and I saw this fella in my hallway, and well, I think I scared the shit out of him. I'm being honest, officer.
If you don't talk in a Western accent like that when you blast that guy, dude, you are doing something wrong.
If the only thing you have on is not boots and a hat, everything is wrong.
What else do you wear when you shit?
That's it, brother. How'd you know?
I got my specific shitting boots.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think I have a question for you, Hatch, and I think
All right.
Brandon's gonna know where I'm going with this one, and we're far enough into the show that I think it's buried enough. So, you are on a survival island, Hatch, and you have one
right.
companion, and that companion is gonna join you for your entire life. Now, is that companion bottom half or top half fish, and the other half is a human? And there is a correct answer.
This is a pretty interesting question. I don't have very many half fish, half human friends, but I have a couple.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
Nah, I wish. But so you got to think about it. So the top half, that motherfucker can't say shit besides glub glub glub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Bottom half fish, you got to carry his ass.
I mean, do
How
you
big's the
wanna-
fish?
I mean, also, why are you saying a him? This is your partner for life.
Oh, I thought we were surviving.
Well,
You
yeah.
are, but this
I
is
don't want a
where you're
girl if
going
I'm
to be
surviving.
forever. Do
Dude.
you want to be with Brandon forever and ever?
Hey, look at this.
Dude, we would imagine pulling up on an island rescuing those two mullets. Imagine.
I don't think that'd be all they're
They'd leave us there. They'd leave us there.
They'd be like, they're okay.
Right? But okay. When you say how big is the fish we're talking?
Human size.
It's a human.
Human
that
size,
just
so a
has
river
either
monster.
top half fish or bottom half fish.
So, but the top half cannot talk.
If it's a fish, no.
Okay, just want to clarify.
No. So yeah, no. This isn't like a special like, like can talk your language mermaid. This is like
You're already throwing me off with the half fish, half man thing. You're already throwing me off with half of that.
It's not that hard.
Okay. It depends if I can make a backpack for the fish guy. Like to carry him around.
You don't have.
Because dude, how is he gonna walk? How is he gonna walk? How is he gonna move around the island? How is he gonna do anything?
Okay, so context. This was a question on a podcast that me and Brandon used to listen to. They did it for about 200 episodes. I've never heard a single person go down this thought train on this question.
Never.
Oh no, dude. Okay.
Once.
No, think about because right, if this is a human-sized river monster-sized fish, right? If it's bottom half, because obviously, dude, I will go fucking insane if they don't talk to me. I will go fucking insane, right? So without a doubt, I'm picking the bottom half fish, right? And I'm picking it to be my best boy JB. Let me just say that right now, because if I'm surviving on the island, if I'm surviving on the goddamn island, I want a girl. No way. I ain't getting weighed down. No way. And so bottom half, I am taking bark from trees, interweaving it into a basket, putting it into a backpack to where the bottom half of the fish is in there like a piggyback ride almost, to where we're going around the island and he's almost like say I'm getting a saw on a board and I'm nailing it right like this, and he's sawing a board and nailing it right on my back, going for the higher angles, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking.
I've never once heard this as the answer. Okay, so my answer, and it has been for years, bottom half fish, obviously you need someone to socialize with, but also
without a doubt.
Because if you have the bottom half fish, then you can still get blowjobs. And they can swim around the entire ocean and just collect fish for you, because they can swim really fucking well because they're a fucking fish. So this is
I didn't even think about it like that.
Of course you didn't. You started pulling in like, oh, I gotta carry them and shit. Nah, bro.
They're a goddamn fish.
The thing is, if it's bottom half, then they don't have gills, so they can survive on land. They could not if it's top half.
Oh my god.
So top half fish.
You're putting too much logic into this. You would not be a real sweet kid.
What? What is that?
You do not pass the test.
Well, okay. I'm just trying to go for my own personal practicity, right? Because I'm going the forest route. If I'm there, I'm there for the long haul, bro. We're building a house. We're building the fort.
We're gonna make love. We're gonna have children.
Well, dude, it's a bottom half fish. That's impossible.
Hey, weirder things have happened in nature, all right?
Weirder things for sure have happened in nature, dude. Have you seen that fucking fungus that kills bugs? That shit's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's the same fungus that's in Last of Us.
I know. That's what's crazy.
That's what it was based off of. It is funny to hear how all the world is now learning about Last of Us. Like, I don't know.
I played the game back in 2013.
Yeah, same shit.
That's old news to me, bro.
School, I was like, yo, this is dope. This is sick.
Yeah.
And then I moved on with my life. And now everything's
straight
like,
up.
Dude,
everybody's like, dude, now it's a movie? What the? Now it's a show, bro? I don't have to play? Like, and now everybody's like gravitating towards it, bro. I don't know what it is about like video games that loses people, right? I personally,
games,
the reason why I like playing video games, I like making the choices. I like doing things my own way, right? Like if it's like the Last of Us game, I like taking it stealthy, right? Or sometimes I like taking it loud, right? Just blasting. I like that option. I like that option. So yeah, bottom half fish for sure.
Okay.
It's a guy, bottom half fish, and you're carrying him.
That's without a doubt.
Okay, and what's yours?
If we're surviving. Let's hear it.
You're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. I'll give it to you. You're not wrong.
It is bottom half fish. The thing is, right? That is the correct answer.
The bottom half fish, Ryan, you're correct. It can for sure hunt in the water. But dude, you ain't got no gills. It's bottom half.
But dolphins don't have gills?
You're right. How long can a human hold his breath? What? Maybe at the most 3 minutes. At the most, the average person.
Okay.
At the average.
This motherfucker's got a fucking fishtail as his legs, motherfucker. He swims at 30, 40 miles an hour. It doesn't matter. He can hold his breath for 3 minutes. That's all he needs.
I wish there was a way to test
We're arguing the same thing, but just in different points, and it's funny.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to test this, dude.
Also, I need to know Brandon's answer. He's dodged around it.
Oh no, it's bottom half fish. Absolutely, same
Yeah.
reasons as you, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
that's-
Yeah, that's a true, real sweet kid.
yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. So now we're on the same page. We're all on the same page.
Yeah, you
Whoa,
just got there in a
whoa.
really weird. Actually, no, we're not on the same page.
No, we're not on the
We're
same.
not.
What are you guys talking about? Bottom half fish.
We're in the same book. We're not on the same
book,
page.
not the same
All right,
chapter.
that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. As long as we're in the same book, dude. Hey, bro, Hermione and Harry Potter are in the same book, dude.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? It's different characters.
Oh,
That's a good question, though. That is definitely a really good question.
good question.
I got another really good one that might make you think.
Okay.
What does remembering something feel like? Like when you think of like remember when you think of a memory,
Wouldn't
What do
it
you feel?
just feel like the emotions that you felt at that time?
is that what you feel?
yeah, mostly.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, like if I'm going back to a memory and I'm like thinking about it really hard, I guess that would be what I would feel, if anything.
Okay. Maybe this might sound crude, but maybe it's like okay, this is gonna sound so bad, dude. But maybe I feel like I have autism or something, dude, in a way, right? Because it's like sometimes when I think back at these memories, dude, I get like my whole body gets into it. Like whenever I go back and think of like the very first time I went to like a middle school dance, right? Obviously, dude, when you're in middle school, that shit's crazy lit, right?
Mm.
So it's like, dude, whenever I go back, I feel like I remember like the really intense like beat to the stereo, right? Obviously, people are fucking, you're a jerk. I know, right? Going dance partying, you know what I'm saying, right? And I feel like I can remember like that feeling vividly. I can feel like my heart going with the beat of all the songs, right? My adrenaline pump just from being hype as hell with my friends, right? That's what I
Do you
feel
also
like I
remember losing
I
your
feel like
virginity that night to that older teacher in the classroom? Or...
I actually didn't really have any attractive teachers when I was in middle school, if I'm being completely honest.
Was that just
Mr.
me?
James?
Or okay,
Mr.
my bad.
James?
Let's keep moving forward.
What was that?
Keep talking,
Say
Ash,
Mr.
keep
James
talking.
Brando? Okay, so yeah, when it comes to like remembering something, I truly feel like my whole body goes into it, dude. Like sometimes, like I feel like if I remember,
I hear what you're saying. I don't like. I don't. What would be the right way to say? Like I don't.
You're not the same way. You think?
Yeah,
you
like
interpret it
I
different?
don't have that same thing, but I do hear what you're saying. Like you're kind of more, instead of remembering like the emotional side, you're kind of remembering the like physical, like
the way it made me feel in that exact moment.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And almost to like the point where like physically, right? I feel like my heartbeat changes where it's like it's like that exact same feeling of like that adrenaline thrill of just being around a bunch of people like at a quote unquote party, right?
Yeah, there's certain memories. I get that from certain memories. That adrenaline, spike my adrenaline real quick just by thinking about it. I mean, I gotta like kind of dwell on it and think exactly the little details of like, all right, where am I? Okay, what's going on? I could hear what's going on now, and then my adrenaline hits real quick. But mostly it's just like, I don't know, it's just an internal thing, I guess. Just in my head of like, oh wow, that made me happy. Wow, I'm kind of happy. It's like, wow, that was a sad memory. Damn, that sucks.
Not
Definitely sometimes.
Not gonna lie, my eyes definitely watered up a couple times today playing Hogwarts. Like I didn't cry because I like.
Dude,
it wasn't
I
enough
understand
to be,
exactly
like,
what you're saying, bro.
Super hard, but it was just like.
Like the nostalgia
Emotion.
factor almost in a way.
I'm happy. But it wasn't like multiple tears. It was just a little bit of water, Like,
Okay.
yeah, it was like, okay. So when you see the title screen, it shows you Hogwarts for the first time. And it's just, it
I'm
hits you
picturing.
with that perfect music that. And there was just a part of me that was like, my childhood. It was stolen.
You got to play it. You get to play it, dude. Because the last time a really good or a Harry Potter game was even playable, realistically, was like what 2004. Like on that was like super.
Yeah,
ugly.
they had like the couple good PlayStation 2 ones, maybe.
Yeah, I remember playing one on PlayStation 1. I remember playing one for sure on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, like the early couple were okay, but then they just went
so bad, bro. So bad. Like, but now it seems like I think that after like the most recent failure of where they tried to do it, they were like, all right, what are we doing wrong? and now they like perfected it. At least that's what it looks like just from outside so far, right?
Well, and
I think
the biggest thing is they were like, we're not just retelling a movie or a book. We're gonna make our own shit,
doing something
and then
super different.
Flush that out and try to build our own thing,
their own character. Because it's like, I don't know about you guys, but like the other ones, not the Harry Potter movies, but you know what I'm talking about? Like it was Fantastic Beasts. Is that it? I did not really follow that too far, right?
I didn't really get into those either.
They don't seem like
they are part of the world, and technically, like timeline wise, they match up. But
they're canon.
It's just, I don't know. It didn't really grab me either.
But now it seems like because obviously now they're in the past, right? But even before that setting, right?
Well, it's just because obviously, Hogwarts, that wizarding world, that's what they call it. That's been a huge narrative and, thing for people our age and maybe a little older for all their life. And so now, Universal with like the theme parks, they're trying to add in wizarding world elements so people feel like they can go experience some of their childhood and some of that stuff. So now they're trying to do that with the games. Like Niantic did that one a couple years ago that was like, it was like Pokemon Go, but for Harry Potter. So like that was the first chance of or first try of them trying to like, do people like this? Do people still like Harry Potter? And then they were like, oh, people do. And it just kind of like trickled into what it is today. So no, it's really cool because it was definitely done by a team that cares. I think that's like
without
the
a doubt
thing that you could say.
I think that game looks like visually, that game looks like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
visually.
and dude, like, I mean, my computer, I'm not even running it at like ultra or anything. Like with your new rig, you definitely, will be able to. It's gonna look beautiful. But yeah, man, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
I don't even know if we've talked about that.
Oh yeah, I don't think we have.
So yeah, all of a sudden, so my computer started acting horrible, right? Like whenever I was playing games or even doing normal things, the performance was going way down, right? And so I was like, maybe I just need to change my thermal paste. Maybe it's overheating, right? Change the thermal paste. Going even worse now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, right? So I'm pretty sure the processor was completely bad, but I got so impatient. And plus, right, I can't send it in, right? Because, dude, if I miss the podcast, bro, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The only people are telling me, yo, if you ain't there, if you miss an episode, fuck you, right? I get that a lot at the Sepples, not gonna lie. And so I said, hell no. So, dude, I impulse got a computer. I was like, and I called Brando, like I literally was with JB, and I called Brando. I'm like, hey, Brando, dude, this is a pretty good computer deal, bro. Maybe you should go check this out. So that was I was just impulse, and now here I am, dude, playing Red Dead at 4K, brother. You know what I'm saying?
4K.
Yeehaw.
Do you even have a 4K monitor?
I do.
Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know. Is it like high refresh rate or?
Yeah, 244 hertz.
Why do you have a fucking 4K 24 hertz? Okay, that's
actually this one. Micah sent me this great deal, dude. He was like,
okay.
"Yo, everybody get this." It was like on sale for like $120.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Because like mine,
dude, he sent it in the Discord and everything.
Mine's like a really good Asus. It's a very color correct monitor, which is important if you're gonna film stuff and want colors to look right. But dude, it's only like 1440p and like does like 120 hertz, and I was like, damn, that's my flagship.
That's still so good, bro. That is still so good.
And then meanwhile, you're like, yeah, I got like a 4K, does like 240 hertz. And Brandon, you may be like, does that matter that much? Yes.
Oh
yes,
yeah.
Yeah. Having 30 frames versus having 60 frames is like
okay, that
difference.
Is a crime. The fact that games run at 30 frames.
But listen, having 60 frames to 120 is an even bigger difference, and then having 120 to like 240 it's not insane, but it definitely you're like, holy
it's definitely
shit,
noticeable.
This is
it's so fluid,
smooth. Like
it's like real life fluid. It's like just, more frames than your eyes can pick up, dude.
It just feels so good.
Goddamn. But yeah, so I impulse bought a computer, and I was like, dude, I need to. I made sure I set it up, dude. Ryan, shout out to Ryan for the boom arm. Thank you, Ryan. Love you.
Got that. Yeah, that too.
Got that thing set up.
Same
dude.
day we filmed the Wild West.
Yeah, and I'm getting used to it, dude. Because as you saw earlier, I smacked the wire right out of that puppy. Right. Yes, so now so it's a little bit hard to get used to, but I'm learning.
You gotta wrap your wire like around the arm and stuff, because that helps kind of get it out of the way. I don't know if you
Yeah.
have it just coming down right
Because
now.
I have my computer over here, right, on this side, right. So I have it to where it's the wire is not taped, but right, obviously attached to the underneath of my desk for cable management.
Then you can't, like, see.
Mhm.
So
I gave it enough room.
No, but the reason why I like having it on there is like it never comes from like here, if that makes sense. It always comes from here, and then it will like route its way out. Which I don't know. It's just nice. I like not having cables on my shit. I don't like cables.
Me either, brother. Actually, when it comes to headsets, I do like cables. Not gonna lie, I don't like wireless headsets.
I like wireless peripherals, like keyboard, mouse, but everything else I'm cool with wireless.
I think just because I just don't like charging. I don't like charging the headset. You know, that's my big thing.
You just gotta get one with a good battery life, dude. Like these, pretty much. I mean, I just plug them in at night, and like they last all day for me. Like I don't really.
Dude,
have
I've
any
had
problems.
this headset since I was in fucking high school, bro.
Well, there's your other problem, dude. You gotta get some
No,
better
what the
audio.
hell?
Gotta
Dude,
get some good audio.
these are Astro A40s, brother. I love Astros, bro. Not even gonna lie. I'm an Astro fanboy.
You're such a 2012.
No, dude. If
person.
I was 2012, I'd be using fucking
Tritons.
Turtle Beach X11s, bro.
Yeah, or
Oh,
Turtle
whoa,
Beaches.
all right,
What,
chill.
what?
All right, I still have some Turtle Beaches.
I
Like,
probably still have mine somewhere in a drawer, bro.
I mean, yeah, I always wanted an Astros. I just never had the money, like all through high school, to buy it. Yeah, but I broke so many Turtle Beaches. If I just funneled that money into an Astro headset,
That's what I did, right? It's 'cause I just got so tired of having all these shitty headsets that would go out after like 2 years, right? And now, like, dude, this headset, bro, dude, it's almost been 10 years, dude.
Yeah.
Right? I graduated 2015, right?
Quality
So, dude,
products, they hold up, man.
quality product, right? And obviously, I've gotten like a noise canceling kit and everything from this, right? So
Sick.
it's pretty upgraded, I guess, if you will.
It's modded out.
Definitely modded out. Got my modded kit.
Mod.
But yeah, what, dude? I think, dude, this past week has been so much fun when it comes to just filming all our stuff, hanging out with you guys. Ryan, it was fucking great to see you again, bro. Not even gonna lie.
No, it was a good weekend out at the field. It was good to be back out there for first time in a couple months for me. Just been enjoying, I don't know, time off, time not filming, because I definitely get burnt out over
Filmed for so
courses
long.
of time during the year. So it's just nice to like, all right, I don't have to charge batteries. I don't have to make sure all my gear's ready. Like, it's just nice to have some weeks where it's like I don't have to think about that. And now we're getting into the first event. It's coming up pretty fucking fast here, man. Like,
Do you know if you're staying at are you staying at the media house again? I assume.
I probably am.
Okay.
Yeah, just because that's probably gonna be the easiest for me. We'll see what happens.
Because you already know, bro. You're good with us, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm also just exhausted today, dude. I've been up since like way early for me at like 7. So
he's like, I gotta get my reels in before I play Hogwarts.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yep. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, dude.
So
I remember
got
being a
up,
fucking
put
nerd
some time in.
for I remember, like, no joke, being relentlessly roasted because I skipped a day of school to play Black Ops 1.
yeah, go to
I
midnight
remember-
release.
That's
Dude,
fire.
I remember
That's fire. I'm jealous. of
I
your
got
parents.
relentlessly roasted, bro. Dude,
I would have done the same shit. That's so awesome.
I have a funny ass story about how I really tried to stay home and my mom caught me. So obviously I'm a big Resident Evil fan, right? So when this game was shitty when it came out, but it was called Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
That game, I actually love that game, dude, because I love everything Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Have
Continue,
you played it,
sorry.
Brando?
I bought it. And I returned it. Yeah.
All right, well, fuck you then, bro. Fuck you then. So, dude, I remember I was like, dude, this game's so fucking sick, right? And I remember I was like, dude, I'm staying home because I look at the clock, not even the clock. I look at the fucking sun coming up, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I'm like, trying to like, okay, maybe if I fake throw up, right? So I'm like, let me get all this like random fucking ingredients in the kitchen, mix it in a fucking bowl, pour that shit in the toilet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like drink something to make yourself.
Hell
throw up. I was
no.
like, damn.
Hell no,
brother.
dude.
Like, that's commitment.
So like I get like this fucking bowl filled with like a bunch of fucking shit. I can't even remember, like there's like ketchup in there, blah blah blah. Like, man, like all this different concoction, mixing it together, throw it in there, and I am like this, like on the toilet. And I'm like, oh mom, I don't feel so good. And she's like, oh you can stay home. And I'm like, yes. Walks into the kitchen, sees the fucking mixing bowl, Fuck, dude, come on.
You gotta cover your tracks a little better than that.
Yeah,
buddy.
I know. The thing is, she saw like the ketchup on it, and I was like, bruh. So that's how I got caught, and I saw, dude, that was probably one of the most tired days I've ever had at school.
Yep, just
because the thing is, right, but what was really motivating me was to come back home and play it again.
Yep, that's
the real gamer grind, bro.
Yeah,
the real gamer grind. You sacrifice sleep. You sacrifice sleep.
You don't need sleep. You need to play that game.
Exactly right, because dude, you can sleep all the time.
Sleep when you're dead.
Exactly.
You can't game when you're dead, bro.
No, you cannot. Even if you take your PC with you,
you can't take it with you.
I mean,
you could be buried with it, but you can't take it with you.
Dude, imagine this is gonna happen. I guarantee it's gonna happen in the next 25 years. There's gonna be a guy that gets fucking buried. He's gonna be, dude, when you bury me, put some VR goggles on me. So whenever he goes down, he has motherfucking VR goggles on. Dude, I guarantee you'll see that shit on the news in the next 25 years.
He's not a dead. He's just ascending to his second
life. Exactly. That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. Mark that down.
Mark that down. Okay. On the podcast.
Dude, legitimately, that's gonna happen. But what's up, Ryan? How are we looking for time, dude? I feel like we're going forever.
We're just reaching 2 hours. I was kind of about to wrap it up.
Okay, hold on. Can I get
as
one
we
more question
just said, with me being tired and all that shit. But yeah, okay, I guess.
All right, this one's good. What do you think would be scarier, floating alone in space, or floating alone in the ocean?
Space. It's infinite nothingness. The ocean, at some point, something's gonna kill me. It's just gonna take me out. Space, there is nothing. It's infinite nothing.
Am I in space? Are you in a spacecraft, or are you?
No, you're in a spacesuit floating. You're in a spacesuit floating.
Fuck, yeah, then space. Okay.
Space.
Space would be more scary.
Dude, I think in that exact moment, I think the hard part with space is you come into the realization that you're just fucked.
Well, you're fucked in the ocean too.
Yes, but you're fucked in the ocean. But at that point, your adrenaline's going fucking crazy, right? You're like, dude, well, you don't know. Like, at least in space, you can kind of see around you a little bit, right? You can see see the stars and everything. Dude, when you're in the ocean, you can't see below 10 feet.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Plus, it's like
I think it just depends on how far deep into space. If you're into deep space, it's dark. It's black.
No, I'm talking like you're floating in the air. You're floating right. You can see Earth.
That's
you're
probably
between moon and the Earth,
because you're like, oh,
so close, so close.
Save me, and I'm just floating by.
There's probably like one guy on like a fucking massive telescope, like watching you.
It's just like, damn, is that? Oh, that's brazy, bro.
Yeah, like, hey, dude, is that Brando?
Is that Brando? But yeah, man, I would say space.
Dude, I'm kind of torn. Not gonna lie. I feel like the space. The hardest part about the space is just like the mindset, right? Because obviously,
the grind.
At that point, at that point, you're probably like, what is it? Isn't it like you suffocate to death because you're gonna run out of air or some shit?
Right? Yeah, I mean, you could.
Or say if you have enough air, then at that point you're fucking going till you're like thirsty and starving.
Yeah, or you could also have just some space debris that is tiny.
A chip of paint that rips you in half.
Well, yeah, because it's now traveling at the speed of sound because it's been going in a vacuum in a straight line with nothing resisting it for weeks. And that could hit your visor and just instantly suck you out into space instantly. So, yeah, there's a lot of bad ways to go, but space. I'm space. It's scarier.
I think in the moment, the ocean's scarier for sure.
Well, because what I always think with these questions is, how long am I going to be in this situation? Because that adds to it. In space, I'm going to be there until something randomly hits me.
You ain't getting rescued there.
No, I'm not getting rescued, but I'm going to be there until 3 weeks runs out and my body shuts down from not having any like hydration or food or anything in my body. In the ocean, I'm probably dead in 48 hours.
You could, I mean,
people have survived a long time, dude. People have survived.
They have.
Okay, I just saw this one thing. Okay, Brando kind of reminded me of it, where this guy got lost at sea, and the Coast Guard said he's lost, and the family who rented a boat went out and found him at dusk, where it's like, dude, getting very, very dark, very, very fast, and they found him.
Yeah, he would have been dead. If
That's
they didn't.
fucking crazy, bro. The Coast Guard said he's gone, right? And then that's family, bro.
Dude, that's a governmental conspiracy. The Coast Guard was trying to kill that man. We need to tell this
Damn.
family story. We need to bring their investigative journal to life.
I'm actually gonna low key look that up and send it in the Discord whenever we're done. But yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I think the ocean is the
like
scariest.
a conspiracy.
Well, okay, now when you put it in my head like that, of course I am.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what I'm trying.
What if that guy knows the fucking secrets? What if that guy knows what Crocs are truly made out of?
Did he find Atlantis?
He found the Croc supplier. He found
AK's
the main-
homeland?
AK's homeland.
No, dude, he is convinced that he is Atlantean, dude. He is convinced, dude. He has this huge story about how he's like, yeah, I genuinely think that my ancestors are from Atlantis.
How have
Ask
I
him.
never had
Ask
this
him.
conversation with him yet?
Ask him.
Okay,
Seriously,
I'm
he'll-
going to
he'll-
next time.
He'll say, oh fuck, what's that one spot where it starts with a Z? Oh fuck me. But he told me about this whole thing
Zion?
about. No,
Zion, these nuts.
that was close. You almost got me there.
Yeah,
You almost got me there, brother.
It was close.
But yeah, he is like convinced he is Atlantean, dude.
Damn. Okay. You learn something every day about your friends.
But he knows the big conspiracy about why Atlantis is gone and
because they were an advanced civilization and we couldn't let them get further than us.
Well, I think the common misconception is people think Atlantis was underwater at all times.
No, I think it was lost to the water.
Yes, exactly. And this place starts with the Z, and I forgot where it's called, but it shows like all these like huge signs of like huge rushes of water, like that were so fast, like you couldn't even imagine how fast they were. Right. Okay. And just like by the way that all these satellite pictures are taking of the way the ground has been moved over the past centuries.
How much DMT have you taken tonight, Hatch?
Fuck, dude, not enough, bro. I've actually been really curious about DMT. I would be scared to try it, because it's like, dude, some people like they say they live all their fucking lives, bro.
Into a journey. You're I can just show you the door, but you must walk.
You just gotta microdose it.
I've heard some people where they're like, dude, I lived a whole other life, bro. I had a different wife and different children.
Yeah, well, that's
all
why
in, like,
you don't take
15 minutes.
hero doses.
Someone say hero?
You guys haven't heard of that? Okay, it just means you take like a huge dose. Like,
who needs a hero?
Yeah, you just go insane.
That'd be fucking crazy, dude.
But
guess. DMT, bro. I don't even.
DMT.
That's the chemical that your brain releases, right?
Yeah, I mean its nickname is like Dead Man Thoughts, but it's some
what? I never knew that.
Some chemistry like Diedma has something. It's like a chemistry name. Brandon can probably say it because he's he's lingual in whatever that language is.
Ooh,
that is a long ass word, bro.
I told
Jesus.
you.
Here we go.
I want to hear Brandon's.
Dimethyltryptamine. Yeah.
Triphenamine.
Triphenamine or something like that. Yeah.
Petamine. Yeah. Okay. Petamine. Okay.
Could you write me a prescription for that, doctor, please?
Oh, absolutely. Let me get.
Dude, can you actually write?
No.
Okay,
no, you cannot. No.
Can you prescribe? Can people actually prescribe that shit?
No.
Like a doctor? Or is that? Where does that even come from?
I don't think.
How do you get the chemical that leaks out of your brain when you die?
Well, it occurs in other places, and you can, chemistry. You can make whatever you want, really. Just you need the right ingredients and ways to fuse them together. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what's the legality on that, because I don't think
there's
it's
no
like
way
a
that's
scheduled drug. Is it?
Is it like new?
Well, because like the way the schedules work, like one is supposed to be like it's a drug that like has no medical benefits or whatsoever, something like that. 2 is supposed to be like it's a drug that can help people, but like most of the time doesn't. And then I think Schedule 3 is like the lowest one, but yeah, I don't know where it would be on that tier, because like THC is still technically a Schedule 1 drug.
It says that this drug produces effects similar to the psychedelics like LSD and magic mushrooms. Plants that contain DMT have been used in religious ceremonies in South American religion for centuries.
Yeah, I mean it's all of the group of psychedelics. So LSD, acid,
What are the side effects?
psilocybin, ayahuasca, ibogaine. Like, they're all different in strengths and potencies and what they do, but they're all that type of, like, they're gonna make you see some shit, think some shit, and feel some shit.
Okay, so it says possible mental effects of DMT include floating. What the fuck does that mean, bro?
I don't think they physically mean you're gonna start levitating.
Dude, that sounds sick. What if that's a Willy Wonka thing? That soda at Willy Wonka, that made them float? Or they're just hitting DMT.
They're just on the craziest trip of their lives.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's why they were so mad. They're like, "You stole the soda, right? You stole our DMT soda."
dude,
It's
we figured it
Heisenberg.
out.
Heisenberg's really Willy Wonka.
I knew it. All right. Well, considering at this point we're just now literally talking about psychedelic drugs, I think it's time to end the show. Usually smoke DMT. I think it's
usually comes in
heated in
form of white crystalline powder.
Actually, so fun fact, do you guys remember that show Millennial Perspective that me and Derek had?
Yeah.
So there was
talked about DMT?
No, there was a comedian from Sacramento, Jay Wook, who came onto the show and spoke DMT in front of Derek. I wasn't there for that recording, but yes.
Ooh.
That was an episode of that show that is now lost to time.
Dude, we should have fucking asked him about that one.
I forgot about that until just now because I don't talk about DMT all that often.
Mark it down.
Right.
Floating, I gotta fucking check that shit out.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna cut you off, Hatch, because we're finishing the show. I'm exhausted.
We are looking good.
So I just gotta remind you guys about a couple things before we head out of here for the night. Make sure you just head to the bottom of the page if you're listening to this on Apple Podcast or Spotify. You can leave us a rating. 5 stars is preferred. It helps us out. Puts us up in the algorithm. It's free to do. It takes you 20 seconds. So I think that's a fair trade. If you enjoyed listening tonight, please, consider doing so. You can also subscribe on these platforms as well as YouTube. Subscribing just, gets you a notification whenever we put out a new episode, as well as downloading it. So it's all ready to go. So the second you're ready to listen, it's right there waiting for you. You can also head over to the Patreon, patreon.com/mafia_productions. We actually just threw up the first or the early version of Thursday's YouTube video on there. So
The early version.
But the duel.
Is that okay? I thought you were not bad. Keep going.
Okay. Because that's one of the things
I thought you were talking about
for
two
being a
different versions.
Patreon member is you get to see the video before. So all I meant
No, I
was
thought-
just the early
okay,
release.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
It's the same video, you just see it before. And I guess the only
Gotcha.
thing that's version different is there's no ads. So it's all ad-free content. Hatch pretty much ruined my ad read here. So
My bad.
yeah, all my train of thought is broken. We do giveaways sometimes. You get the podcast when the second it comes out. Patreon, go check it out. It's a very good way that you guys can help support us in growing this podcast as well as the Mafia Productions channel. Couple more things. We got the merch channel, mafiadigitalmedia.com. So MAFIADIGITAL media media.com. You can head over there. We got a whole bunch of different collections. We got the Mafia Productions merch, which has been behind me on the chair. The From the Sidelines collection. We also got some like headwear and stuff over there as well. So check that out. You can grab some stuff. And then last but definitely not least, sorry, Liquid IV, I'm exhausted tonight, but yeah, Liquid IV. So check it out. Use the code down in the description, or you could also use code Mafia_Moffitt. Gets you 20% off and free shipping. And I'm probably going to drink another Liquid IV today. That would be my second one. I've already had one. They're
Fuel
great.
your duel.
Fuel my duel. But yeah, so that's all the stuff I say at the end of every show. Not gonna lie, I'm about to crap myself, so we gotta go.
Hey, dude, you're good, bro. hit us with that outro.
So yeah, that's how we're ending the show. So great. Episode 28. It's just us, the boys. But for Stephen Hatch, Brandon Baird, my name is Ryan Mafia Moffitt, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of From the Sidelines. So thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
God, you had the delay on that one.